And by the time like it was like half of Gabe Bondoc's set, because he was the last act. He was good. My legs, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
can
I can't do it anymore.
Can I give you a real? My cousin actually said this. Was it my cousin? A friend described Gabe as the Filipino John Mayer. Do we agree?
Yeah.
He is, the facials. He does
he's really.
He does the facials.
So in terms of like his guitar skills and the way he writes music, very very John Mayer.
His presence.
He does this thing. Gabe Bondoc does this shit where he's like,
yeah, and then every time it's like he just told a joke. Every time he pauses, it's like he just told a joke. Like,
I know.
yeah. How's it going? Gabe, did you see this shit?
In on that?
This is you, bro. This is you in Sydney.
Yeah.
Tell the listeners you need to watch the YouTube video to what's it. With the hip, just the hip movement.
This is a mix of this and.
I rate him though. That was the first time.
That was the first time I've
heard him. Seen him.
Music.
Best.
We're doing Sinclair.
No, we were already in the whole time. Weren't we? Wasn't that in? No sync clap. Remove the sync clap.
But yeah, man. Going to that concert, I felt like I looked at the audience, the demographic, and that were younger than I thought they would be.
Yeah, bro.
How old do you think everyone was?
I think the demo that was there was like
20s,
20 to 30.
Yeah,
it's true. My cousin was there, and he's just turned. He's in his late 20s. So yeah, you're right.
And I was like, bro, you're like.
So our demographics, us, our age, yeah,
exactly.
Don's chasing his
the border of Gen Z.
It kind of makes sense though. Like a lot of them were in high school when those songs were popping up. A lot of the songs that they make is very romantic and shit.
Some of them had the Grant swag, like glasses, the curly hair, very hipstery vibe. Like I think that's
you call it hipster because we're this age.
Yeah, maybe it's not.
It's just norm.
It's just norms. Yeah. Maybe we're hipster.
I think we're what they call mid.
I wanted the concert to be like half an hour shorter, bro. My legs, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
I was like, man, I don't think my legs are built to stand for 2 sets, bro.
You disappeared halfway. I did
disappear halfway. I smoke bombed that shit, bro.
He was
I
out.
smoke bombed that shit. I was like, bro, my legs, bro. I love the music, but my health comes first.
My knees can't take it.
Raph is looking for a chair somewhere. He's like, anybody?
That's how you know we're getting older, eh? You walk into a concert and you're like, well, where are the fucking seats? There's no chairs around.
You know how we talked about we talked about Born Identity the other episode?
Yeah.
When you're old, you scour the place of like, okay, where's the nearest toilets? Where's the bar? Where's the seats? And where's the place where I can exit when I need to dip out? So that's the first thing I thought of walking in there. I didn't think about like where I'm gonna stand to get the best view of the show. I was worrying about like my comfort even more. All the seats were taken, and I was like, bro, these young 20-year-olds don't need these seats.
They don't need
I was like, bro,
when was the last time you guys went to a concert but like were in the mosh pit or like in the standing area or trying to get to the front? When was the last time you guys ever did that?
it was Odd Future.
Yeah,
That was a long time ago.
That was a long
Bro,
time.
that would have been like a decade ago.
And they were moshing like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like you would be in the right side of the stage, but at the center at the same time, because that's how far the mosh is moving.
To be fair, going to an Odd Future concert would
nuts.
take a lot of years from you, because that's a pretty intense
People were
mosh
swimming.
pit.
Like I didn't even know you could swim in crowds. Like,
well, that music's hardcore.
Someone
man.
popped up right in front of me and they gasped for air.
Oh yeah. Did anyone die?
No one died. There's just a lot of like sweaty people. I was like,
pretty weak then.
the fun fact that like, a mosh pit actually came from like rock concerts where people would like run around or walk around in a circle.
Yeah, the death circle.
Yeah, the death circle.
And then they smash into each other, right?
Yeah. That's it. That's
I've
cool.
seen people wear mouth guards and stuff just to get
Have you seen those death metal ones where they're all just like randomly punching? They got their eyes closed and they're just punching the air.
What's up with that, man?
I don't get it. It's weird.
A mate of mine used to actually go to, when he was training in Muay Thai, he'd go to one of those concerts, put a mouth guard in, and then
just to fight.
What's the point? It's like the thing they're just spinning like this.
The music is terrible, but the violence is
The creme de la creme is amazing. Violence.
the best fighting you can ever have.
I got punched in the face
What?
All right, let's just end the story right there. I love it already.
Next
You've been now listening to the Cheatcoders.
We went from passion concert to being punched in the face. I love it, bro. Imagine having a punch on at a passion concert, bro.
But it was at a Childish Gambino concert.
What song did you get punched on?
No, it was the most. I think it was like Bonfire.
America. Oh yeah.
Bonfire.
Okay, it wasn't 3000, right?
But it wasn't
America.
Imagine one of the softer songs.
Yeah. That wasn't on what's his
that, man.
It was at some festival, but because it was one of those where like everybody was sweating, like the security guards were trying to give water to everyone because people were just passing out. Anyway, there was a girl that was near me, and she was trying to get through to the front. She's trying to get to the front.
That's why. There was a girl.
Anyway,
always a girl.
Who was he macking?
Relax.
So she was trying to get to the front. Anyway, she's like screaming to the security guard. She's like, "Can you get me out? Can you get me out?" He reached in, and then as he pulled her out, he like clipped me with his elbow on the way out, and I copped it in the chin, and I was like,
you got elbowed.
You got elbowed accidentally by a guy trying to save someone's life.
Yeah.
That's not getting intentionally hit in the face.
They call that Krav Maga.
Krav Maga.
But like, imagine getting punched in the face while Lemonade was playing, bro.
I'd love it. At least it's like nice and peaceful. It's like, wow.
I kind of felt like I was gonna get punched in the face.
When?
We kept on fucking around when Passion was playing.
Yeah, me and Rap were talking about hip hop,
bro. I saw like you posted a video of you holding up like a lemonade picture of lemonade.
You were doing.
Who wouldn't, bro? That shit's funny.
He was doing the 1-4 drill dance. What is it called? The man drill bounce.
Passion was singing.
It's so weird. There's hecklers in a Passion concert.
Were they actually?
Yeah, they were like yelling at stuff.
What were they saying?
They're like, there was one that was going, "Oh, you Philippines."
Oh, that guy was funny though.
Yeah, it was funny, but he was trying to get the attention away from the stage to him. That's heckler.
Philippines. Johnny B. That was him.
He was doing that.
There was a lot of people doing that actually. So I was like, wow. I don't know if it's a generational thing.
Wait, can we edit point? It's the bloody, you know what I'm talking about. It's them Filipinos, bro. Fuck them, bro. Alright, we're back, and now we're back. Can we cut it like that? We're just laughing.
This guy's it's not editing.
7 minute 50.
7 minute 50. You know who it is, bro.
Might be that
Put his hand up like it's gonna matter.
Maybe we just leave it in.
It's gonna be.
I know. Most likely I'm gonna
I need my presence to remain clean.
Honestly though, like people who do that,
I saw it in his face. He knew what I was saying.
People who do that, like who heckle at concerts, man, they're just ruining the experience for everybody else.
I thought it was pretty funny, to be honest.
It was in the middle between songs.
Philippines.
But it just came to a point where it's like, oh, like
yeah, it was a bit too much. It was reaching.
One of the funny heckles was like, what was it? He was like, he was just like singing, "I'm just getting my water," or something like that. And then everyone was like, "Ooh!" And then one person went, "He's just saying he was getting water." And everyone started laughing. I was like, "Oh."
There's one bit when both of them basically they're finishing off the show.
Yeah.
And then they're basically just showing love for each other, and someone yells out, "Kiss!"
No, it wasn't just once, it was the whole time. They were giving this mad wholesome speech, brotherly love, and then when it got to a point, it's like, you know, we started singing together, we started doing gigs together. Oh, we got married around the same time. Kiss! Then we started having kids at the same time.
Yeah, they were just treating it like it was a wedding, bro.
I was like, they're trying to have a moment.
Was there alcohol at this event?
I don't think so.
That was alcohol.
Was it?
Okay, well there you go. That's probably why.
I was just surprised about how much heckling was. I've never been to a concert like at that genre, like acoustic genre type of vibe.
Yeah,
that was like you expect this at an Odd Future concert, bar none, or a hip hop concert.
Yeah.
Even a normal Future concert.
Yeah, like now this Future concert, like you expect that from that on all the the festivals and shit. But like acoustic set,
just
I was like, well, that's weird, right? It's like Eric Clapton back in the day singing "Tears in Heaven" and someone's like, "Oh, yes, America,
Tears in Heaven, Philippines,
Tears in Heaven." That's the ring. It's like, bro.
Tears in heaven.
Tears in heaven. This is so weird. I'm like, whoa, okay.
Hey,
this is where we at.
Would you say Tears in Heaven's one song that all Filipino guitar players know?
Yeah, 100%.
I even know at least 100% everyone knows that part.
Yeah.
I know how to do that part. And then I'm going like really slow, like.
You know what I was sort of surprised, not really surprised about, but how lit everyone got when Passion started just doing all the really well-known karaoke songs. People were like mosh it. It was like a vibe. And of course, karaoke just
karaoke mode.
But then
that was when it was most lit.
I was like thinking to myself, I was like, how do you feel as an artist where
I know what you mean,
the song that you're not even known for, or the song that you're like, here's my originals, but now I need to give the covers so you guys know.
That brings me back to when we used to make music. We would do covers or at least use beats of famous songs to get the hype crowd. And every time we do our songs, people are just sort of like,
Yeah, I mean, it was the same. Like,
so yeah, it burns a little bit.
Because I was trying to make music, and I was trying to make serious music in quotation marks. And then Garcia and I made this one little parody, and that blew up. And I was like,
you hated it, eh? You go, fuck this motherfucker.
Yeah, I was like, trying so hard for so long to make it in music,
Katy
and then
Perry
all of a sudden make some like a stupid parody, and then
it
that
worked.
blew up.
It's still going, man. People are still like tagging you. Filipino Puds. Philippines.
We always get the occasional comment saying, "Hey, these guys are from the Filipino Puds video."
There's, I think every now and again, there's a comment on the YouTube, and it's like 9 years on, still watching it. 10 years on, still watching it. 11 years on, still watching it.
Is it really just Ken?
It's Ken.
It's probably just Ken.
It's Don's brother Ken.
So what Ken does, if we're at a party and like when we're meeting people, if he and I are both at a party, he'll find any excuse to show that video on, like, even if he'll be like, if someone asks about the podcast, blah blah blah, we'll talk about the podcast, and then Ken goes, "Oh yeah, have you seen Don's latest video?" And then he'll be like,
"It's his get back."
And then he'll be like, he'll put on the Filipino food
It's
song.
all about perspective, right? Like, I think he admires and he's proud of you for that video.
He looks up to you. You're queer, bro.
You know, like as a dad, I always show a picture of my son to someone like they didn't even ask for it, right? They'll be like, "Oh, how's your day been? Oh, look at my son." Show a picture.
I said, "Give me your license."
Show a picture of my son. Ken does it like out of the blue type of thing, similar to how I show my picture of my son and how proud I am. It's more of a. It could be that, but I think.
Are you getting sunned?
I think deep down the onion of complex insults and stuff to the core, he admires you, man.
Yeah.
His bars.
He admires, man. The more they showcase the insults, the more they admire you.
Or he got sunned.
He got sunned.
Or that. It's all about perspective.
Oh man.
All these bars were.
Speaking of bars and getting sunned.
Yeah, man. Let's. Are we getting into this, bro?
Actually, let me start the show and then we'll go into
let's go.
some beef while we're eating some desserts.
Bars.
All right, let's start the show.
He hasn't started.
Welcome to another episode of the Cheatcoders podcast. My name is Raph. This is episode number 271. And I'm here with my usual suspects of Don. Yep. Still tucked in.
I like the look, man. I actually like it.
I genuinely like it.
He is the Chris Tucker of the Cheatcoders podcast.
I'm Friar Tuck.
Is good luck Tuck of the Cheatcoders podcast. Mr. Don doing stuff.
What's doing?
And on to my left is
Tuck in a mo.
Mr. To my left is Mr. All Green.
Thanks, bro.
The green machine.
Green.
But a bit faded. A faded pandan nats.
Fade pandan nats in the house.
He was trying to tuck in his shirt earlier, and I'm like, you don't have to do it just because of me. He's like, but I
wanted to. You're my idol, bro.
Yeah, see?
Oh, I love you, man.
I aspire.
Under all the insults, bro, if you peel the onion, all you'll get
deep down, all this hate I send your way is Disguised as love.
That's it, man.
Thanks, man.
I admire you, bro.
Disguised as love. So really, it's not.
Okay, wrong choice of words. My bad.
Sometimes the love is in the onion, sometimes it's in the
you gotta put
closet.
back the layers.
Depends, bro.
Exactly.
And then all the way from Beige Town.
Beige.
So beige, and that's when beige as well.
Beige.
Yeah, bro.
Hey.
Mr. Christian Garcia, the most likely to have a
Dick
DP out there
Floating around the internet.
floating around the internet.
Oh, double pen. No. Hang on.
You know what sucks, man?
What's
DP can mean anything now.
Yeah.
Default photo.
Deep penetration.
It'll never be.
Oh, sorry. Wait, you're not dirty yet? My bad. I thought we went dirty already. My bad.
He said double pin, bro. That's enough, bro.
Oh.
That's enough.
Double pen.
Yeah,
we need to get sponsors, bro. We need to get monetization.
Never changed, Nats. Never changed.
Double pen.
Double pen.
We got Christian Garcia, the wild thought. And we are here, as you can tell, at an ice cream joint. We are at Kariton, Burwood. And it's in front of ANZ. In case you wanted to go here, it'll be open.
And Burwood
this
Medical
weekend,
Imaging.
when this episode drops. So go to Burwood right now. Look up Kariton and try the Filipino ice creams, Filipino-based flavors of Burwood. So this is the right time, the right place. It's been a while. People have been wondering, dude, you guys talk hip hop, but you've never said a word about what's going on in hip hop now. So, and my defense is I wanted to see how round one pans out.
Wait, what are you talking about here?
We're talking about the beef that's going on.
Oh, damn. I didn't realize that's what we were talking about.
I thought this is what we were getting into earlier.
This guy was asking for us.
I didn't realize this particular beef is what we're talking about.
This is the thing that is revitalizing hip hop. People are, going crazy with their theories, saying this might be planned, this might be natural, this might be the biggest thing in hip hop right now. And now we're I reckon round one is finished.
Are we coming late into the beef, or do you reckon there's still more? Is it fading? Is it fizzling out?
man.
We're still waiting on Kendrick's reply.
This is a few rounds.
How long have we been waiting now? Has it been a week already?
It's been over
a couple of weeks
3 weeks now.
But I don't think, in the way that Kendrick does, this could die out. This beef could die out, and Kendrick could just come out with a verse that starts all over again.
What, another control verse and just... Yeah. He's just baiting people, but he's...
That's what he's good at.
Okay, wait, let's be real here. I don't think Kendrick has really ever gone at anyone full scale. It's been little jabs. Even Control... You guys remember Control?
Control wasn't even a diss,
It wasn't even a diss, and everyone hailed him for it. Like, oh...
That was the one with Big Sean, yeah?
And he just went at everyone, kinda. Yeah. But it wasn't really like a full... It was a verse sort of song.
It riled up hip-hop. Kendrick's really good at... When hip-hop is lying there like a dead corpse, he'll kick that motherfucker in the balls to like inject some fucking life into it.
This goes clear.
Because before like that, bro, this year's like that. Before that, hip hop was just dead, bro. Hip
hop was boring.
It was
I don't think any of us were really following it. Every time we,
I think last year was one of because every year hip hop used to be in like top sales.
Yeah.
The top genre in like sales and the Billboard and stuff. Last year was the first time in many years where it wasn't on top of the billboards or the charts or anything.
Who killed hip hop?
So
Lil Nas X. Oh yeah, Lil Taylor Swift.
That's good. We went out Lil Nas X.
That was last year though.
You're right.
What? You did?
Oh.
Straight up.
Nat's got an agenda.
There's no agenda.
You're gonna get cancelled all the...
This person.
But have you been following the beef at all?
I have been, yeah. And the thing is, what
it's all over my feed.
Like,
man.
I mean, we were talking about it during the Passion concert when it was hot.
Yeah, bro.
That's like
when the Passion concert. That was when Drake dropped
the first diss, not even the second AI diss. But I think Kendrick is in a real, I wouldn't say a tough position, but he's in a real position where he has to respond now, no matter what, because he baited them, and then he got a real proper response, someone worthy of it, and everyone's talking about it. And everyone's saying, like, the longer he waits, it's going to be anticipation on what he brings to the table. Not denying his skill. He is a really good lyricist. But, like, people said the same with, what's his name? J. Cole. They were expecting, like, some ether level.
You know what I'm thinking?
And it wasn't.
I'm thinking Kendrick's learning from J. Cole's mistake.
Which is what?
J. Cole was peer pressured into doing that diss.
And he didn't go in it
And he didn't go hard. He didn't even think about what he was going to say and write. He just did it because people were forcing him to do it.
Apparently, he wrote it in 7 minutes. Because it's called 7 Minute Drill.
7 Minute Drill.
Has J. Cole ever really gone at someone like in a battle way?
No,
I don't think so. He's a conscious rapper.
None of these people except Drake has been in a battle.
And Drake has admittedly destroyed a few people. He's taken an L himself, but he has proven that he can really.
What I really like about all this beef, all of these like diss tracks going back and forth, is everybody's analyzing and like delving into each of the songs and like dissecting every single line, and it's reignited
lyricism.
Lyricism and like this interest in hip hop again. And it's just, oh man, it's just really cool to see. You know what I mean?
I've seen there's videos of people analyzing and breaking
that
it down.
guy that Don sent, what's his name? Washed Up or something.
What's the dirt?
What's the dirt?
But some people, it's like it's a bit of a stretch.
Bit of a stretch.
I think you can analyze any song, but just because this is all
push it
stuff, might rip. He's talking about his ex-wife.
Is it divorce?
He was
I was like, all right. Maybe he just ripped this man.
He was saying something along the lines of,
I'm big in Japan. And his girl's name's Tokyo.
Yeah, like, Future's girl's name is Tokyo. Okay. We're like, whoa, is he saying he slept with Future's girl?
I wouldn't be surprised though.
To your point, the way that Kendrick did it, like, you know, the way the Kendrick started off as his beef was like, oh, everyone's teaming up and stuff. Everyone's teaming up, and then it's not cool. I'm gonna diss you guys all by myself, me against the world thing. And you know what Drake did?
Drake flipped it.
And made him against the world.
Make it look
that was Kendrick's slang angle.
He's playing chess. Drake is definitely playing chess. He knows what he's doing.
And I think Kendrick shouldn't drop until like another couple of months.
Really?
Because if he does it soon, is this following into Drake's thing?
You know, it could go both ways. Some other people say, if you reflect on back in the day before, right? Jay-Z was the one that baited everyone at the start. Takeover dropped. He went at Mobb Deep. He went at Tupac. He went at Nas. And a lot of people, same thing. There was a lot of anticipation on Nas because he did have a track record of flopping albums, but he's regarded as a top-tier lyricist. How he flipped it was he came with Ether, which became that generation's diss track. Like, it's become a bloody, like,
and that came out
like getting ethered is now in the hip hop dictionary.
That came out 5 months after the diss.
Did it?
5-6 months. That was the gap between the two disses. It wasn't like week by week.
I guess he does have 6 months then. When you put it that way, I didn't realize.
But then again, if you're thinking about like how hip hop and music has been, you know, distributed back
fast,
then,
quick,
it's not as quick as today. You can like.
Was it really 6 months after Takeover? He did.
It was months. It was months before, in between the gaps. Like
like you said, things went slower back then.
Yeah, maybe it's like 6 months back then is like 6 weeks now. He's got to drop something because people are waiting, I think, and he has the opportunity to be dropping the diss of this generation, like the new Ether. Like you got Kendrick.
I got a feeling he's not dropping soon.
That was the because I heard somewhere from all the like the videos and the articles that I was reading about the beef that was happening. He was supposed to release a track that was gonna be the equivalent to Hit 'Em Up.
Kendrick
was gonna release a track.
I heard that too, man. Someone else was there at the recording going, oh, this thing is, the energy is the same as Hit 'Em Up.
And then he didn't. He held off. Maybe because do you think his Drake's second diss had anything to do with it? It stalled him a bit because Charlemagne was talking about this, like strategically. Drake drops another one, 8 Miled him, saying everything that I think you're going to say about me. AI used Tupac's voice and Snoop's voice. That could have fucked it up for him a bit. Like, you know,
I think the thing
added
now,
more pressure, more anticipation now on Kendrick.
Tupac's estate has made him put it down. I think that works in Kendrick's favor.
Do you reckon? Do you guys hear that too? So Tupac's estate is suing Drake for using Tupac vocals.
I didn't
hear about that, but like,
so that's the latest news.
I don't know how I feel about that.
It's like I think Kendrick is the type of person. He's not going to follow what everyone's going to tell him what to do. He's going to drop another diss probably like in 3 months' time, and he's going to be like, I'm not going to let anyone. I'm not going to do what J. Cole did, get forced to drop a diss and then be like, that's not my best work. And I'm gonna be interested in like what angle he's gonna go. He has to go personal because like I don't even think Drake went too personal.
You know, I think Drake's been very clever with how he's doing things too. Some people even said that he threw out that second track just to test the waters, and if it flopped, he'd be like, "Oh, it was just AI. It's not really me."
Yeah.
Because how it got released, it wasn't a proper release. It was just like it was just not even his Instagram. It was just some random page that leaked it apparently, and so I don't know. That's another thing.
I reckon like he wrote both of them, and he was like, "Oh, this one's better," and he put out the first one.
Yeah.
And then the second one is like, "Oh, let's just put it out as well."
I like the second one. I like the second one more than the first one.
It's more, it's clever and
it's more more strategic to me.
Yeah,
the first one, like everyone's like, "Whoa, crazy and stuff,"
Kendrick
but like
Lamar, like that's because that's what Kendrick's done in his music, where he's brought back, like, you know, Tupac on his music, and as if he's talking to him. So it's
like creative. It's like a song. It's like it wasn't correct. Yeah, I really like I like the ripple effect what this has done, because now you've got people like Rick Ross. No one really heard his verse, but it's pretty cool. It was like lavish disses. Like I'ma diss you on some marble floors type rap.
Yeah,
that was pretty cool.
Did you hear Kanye?
Kanye went in. Chris Brown
actually
pretty much did the diss of the century and buried Quavo. Was it Quavo?
Yeah.
That was harsh.
Because dude, you guys heard the verse, right?
You heard it, right?
Chris Brown saying that he cheated, like Sweetie cheated on Quavo with him,
banged his girl while he was
and the other one was like, what did he say? He's like, everyone wanted him
Quavo
to die rather than
take off. Yeah. Damn, that was light skins are going
heavy, man.
Them light skins don't
and
play.
There was no subs in that. There was nothing to, like, you know, people weren't going like analyzing lyrics and it's like, oh, this means that.
No,
dude just said it straight up.
No, he went the Tupac route and was just like, hit him up.
Yeah, man.
I have a conspiracy. Hear me out, right?
Yeah.
So one of the biggest recording artists and performing artists in the world, Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Right, she puts a lot of thought in her music and her lyrics, and people break it down because she's writing from real life, right? So I think these diss tracks are what, like, Taylor Swift records are to white girls. So like all the hip hop heads out there are like, yeah, this is our turn now. Taylor Swift had her turn with all of her songs. Now it's like, yeah, hip hop's back. Now we're gonna analyze all of these stuff.
Testosterone's back.
Yeah.
Last time,
so you're calling us Swifties for hip hop?
Yeah, exactly. We kind of do sound like it.
The last time people did this, like in hip hop, was when Donald Glover came out with "This Is America." How many symbolisms?
Breaking it down.
Yeah. That's so true.
This is what it represents.
That's actually very true. Yeah.
And then before that was the surge of control, and
it's been like really
it's been dull. Like I haven't been listening to hip hop music until like this year.
Too conscious. Too. Lyrical miracle.
It's still lyrical miracle. Now it's like lyrical miracle. I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, it really is lyrical miracle. Kill you.
I think you guys had mentioned on a previous episode where hip hop, there's this inherent competitiveness in hip hop.
We're talking about that with Sharina.
Yeah,
when she was and how we're competitive.
And it's like, and it's like when somebody, because it happened on Control. Like Big Sean wrote his verse, recorded it, sent it to Kendrick, and then Kendrick wrote his verse.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And then
that's all we do.
What did Kendrick say again? He was the king of every coast.
He called himself the king of hip hop. I'm king of New York.
Everything. Yeah, that would have riled up New York people for sure. Yeah.
And then he just he made a list, and the people who replied were people who weren't on the list.
Yeah,
as in like he was like, I'm gonna go after these people on the list.
Who was the list?
The list was like Mac Miller, Big Sean, Drake, J. Cole,
bigging them up.
Tyler, the Creator. It's pretty much bigging up. He's like, these are the guys I see that's killing the game right now. You're my target.
Yeah, it's like you're the competition.
They took it the wrong way.
Yeah, and then the people who weren't on the list, they took it the wrong way.
They took it personally.
And they were the ones that were actually replying to Kendrick.
Why did you put me on the list?
Like,
Why did you mention my name?
He wasn't on the list. And then,
you know what? I think people were itching for like some sort of battle thing as well. So maybe it's like they just like automatically went in attack mode.
Because battle rap was the big thing.
Because it's an alley-oop.
Yeah.
50 Cent used to say that. I don't know who he dissed before, but 50 dissed someone.
He dissed everyone in one song.
He dissed everyone, but he dissed someone. And then when he saw them in real life, you'd think like there'd be animosity, right? And then the guy, I can't remember his name, but he was like, hey, why'd you diss me, man? And then 50 was like, bro, I gave you an alley-oop.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Like, I'm the biggest artist right now.
Yeah.
I mentioned you. You didn't say anything, or you didn't even come at me. You just missed out.
But then there's Ja Rule.
Well, that's different. That's on a personal level too. That's like, you know,
Ja Rule's career ended because of
it could go both ways. But they had a different thing, right? That was like personal. Yeah,
he really. Ja Rule is like a punchline.
He got Ja Rule.
It's like ever since he battled 50, his career never.
Bro,
been the same.
He's been taking L's for so long. Fire Festival.
Poor dude.
You know the latest concert he did? He comes into the stage in a stretcher, like a medical stretcher, Like he's reviving himself. It's just like, you look like an idiot, bro.
he thinks he's back
Coming
into
back from the dead.
2005 again, bro.
What, doing a skit?
I think he got stuck
everyone's just
there.
doing like the whole crazy thing.
Yeah.
Like Eminem did the crazy thing.
Yeah, Jazz stuck in the past, man. He never grew out of it.
I mean, poor guy. His music, I still love listening to his music from back in the day.
Man,
He's a great
Anything with
his
him and Ashanti,
his run
bro.
from 2000 to 2005, bro. That run is untouchable.
It's untouchable, right?
But it's just when, because 2005 happened, that's when the beef happened. Ever since then, bro, it's like BCAD, bro.
GG, Jeffrey.
Yeah,
Every
man.
single time, I
Jeffrey.
just picture the gif of 50 in that car pulling up, and he goes, and he drives away.
I love 50, bro. He doesn't care. He's so good.
My favorite story is still he bought the first 3 or 4 rows at Ja Rule's concert,
Yeah.
and then he just
So it's empty.
Apparently, it's $15 a seat.
Yeah.
It's like $15.
That would have cost him nothing. That would have been so cheap to humiliate him. Like, it didn't even cost me that much.
He just got his
He got it
intern
on
to
Groupon,
pay. He got his intern to pay for the tickets. It's crazy.
crazy.
Apparently, that's what happened to Quavo recently. He had and they think Chris Brown had something to do with it.
He did. He bought all the tickets. And
Bought all the tickets. And there was a massive stadium and there's barely anyone there.
He bought all the tickets.
He bought
That's
all the
crazy.
It's like a small VIP
Like a
area.
tiny VIP area.
No one else.
Big stage, like
man.
empty space.
That's
a fact.
rough. To be real, I love that.
I love
Yeah.
pettiness.
I love pettiness, bro.
Do you feel like the hip hop guys, right? All right, because these are the new generation, and then now like all these like 50 and Jay-Z and Nas, they're like, you know, we used to talk about levels, like there's gods, and they're like the what is it? The demigods of hip hop, and they're just watching from the mountains, like. Ooh,
To be real, like those.
They don't have to prove anything anymore.
They don't have to prove anything.
anything.
They're like
They're
50's
done.
just
Their
trolling. He's
status.
commenting on it. Their status is here, and they're just like excellent.
There's the war zone,
Who do you
right?
have your money on? It's like Zeus and Hades and shit. It's like, oh, I'll throw you a little Kendrick.
Yeah.
Oh, your J.
They don't need to
Cole
go to
didn't do
war,
very
bro.
well.
No.
They don't need to.
There's a war zone here where all the current people are.
That's what I'm saying. They're like
and
the-
they're
then all
not.
the kings
They're just
watching.
here.
Kings
They're just
watching.
watching from the hill.
Yeah.
They don't need to do anything.
It's fucking sick, bro.
The only way they could go downfall is they do it themselves.
Oh, like the gods attack each other.
like Kanye is.
Drake.
Kanye's on the edge.
Kanye's on the
bro.
edge. He's like Hercules.
Like-
He's half.
Someone
He's
saying
not, he's not in war with anyone but himself.
He's a bit fucked
You know,
up.
He's just
Yeah.
like saying shit that he's just
He's a
fighting
little
his own
fucked
war.
up. He doesn't know what he's doing.
he's got his own battles. I was told like just today, someone goes, Kanye's saying some shit again. It's that time of the year. It's like you can time it almost each year, bro.
Kanye's
You see his teeth, man? God damn,
know,
bro. He look like James Bond villain.
He's not looking healthy these days.
Oh man.
I bought his last merch drop though. I'm still waiting.
He's still waiting.
Is it that crazy sock, bro? That
Yeah,
crazy
bro.
sock?
I've been waiting months, bro.
The
Kanye,
sock, bro.
hurry up, bro. I know you're going independent. That's no excuse.
200.
God.
I paid shipping, please.
And you haven't got it
Which is
yet.
coming. No, everyone's
Oh,
like,
man.
I ordered back in January. Still waiting. But
should-
it's okay. Kanye, we love you.
You should release a diss track.
Nah, man. It's cool. Maybe.
Well,
we'll
yeah,
see.
man. Final thoughts on like the beef where it's going. Like, do you reckon it's gonna go a couple rounds, or do you reckon?
I wanted to go a couple rounds.
I
wanted to go
think
a
there's.
couple rounds.
I stand by. I think there's a time limit. It can't be 6 months in this day and age, in this climate. It's gonna get old and forgotten. I don't know. It's not gonna be as impactful. I don't know how it'll be. I think there's a clock on Kendrick. That's just how I think. If it doesn't happen, then that's it. It's just Drake took a win for this one.
And I really don't want it to go. At least go one more round.
It'd be good.
If it needs to, I don't want to end it on Drake just dissing. That's it.
And
It
J.
needs to
Cole
go back and
apologizing
forth.
for it.
Bruh. What's your thoughts on the apology?
No,
Nah.
not a fan.
People are saying
It's not hip-hop.
there's two people on the fence. There's like people are being like, oh man, that's not hip hop, bro, or competitive, man. This is it's war out here in the
Some
genre.
people-
But other people are like, oh man, he's so
It's
mature.
growth. It's mature.
growth. He's more bigger than the genre.
It's mature.
Lame.
It's crazy.
I think people are
Bro,
making
it's
excuses.
hip-hop.
But that's hip hop though.
We're rhyming words together.
The next song, you're right. It's not going to be mature.
I was gonna praise you for being so mature. That ain't hip hop.
Melly Mel is the most mature hip hop artist. He's more mature than everyone else, bro. You see what he did with his diss track?
He counted for 2 bars. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 5, 6, 7, 3. He just kept going.
That's such an early 90s thing to do. Because I remember that, like, imagine being in the early 80s, right? This is the first thing you hear. Like, I've never heard this thing before.
Yeah.
Fuck, this is amazing.
Holy
He's just
shit.
counting.
He counted backwards.
And then he rhymed it with the next bar. Oh my god.
Bars.
30 years later does the same shit. I'm like,
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
He fucked up, man. Good on him, though. You know what? The biggest L, though, of this year, and it's just started, it still takes the cake, it's Benzino. Because he dropped 2 tracks. And then he cried.
Apologized.
He cried. He apologized. And then he cried. And then he dissed him again.
if J. Cole cried on that stage apologizing to Kendrick,
Oh, no, that would have been the biggest
that would have
L.
been the cake.
Look,
Yeah,
like,
that would have been Benzino.
how would you feel if he didn't apologize for it, but then he just went, I still respect Kendrick? Like, would that still be...
Because I reckon he would. If he were to drop the diss track, own that diss track.
Yeah.
I'll be frank. I don't see J. Cole being like a battle rapper. Like his music doesn't sound like it. Like he doesn't seem like. I don't know. I could be wrong. You say the same for Common. And Common destroyed Drake
He's
at one
been
point.
saying that he's like, you know, a part of the top 3, and he'll kill any MC type of thing. Because that's kind of like the natural hip
He's
hop
like
thing
sparring,
to do.
like, but he's never
when
really.
you get tested, you gotta, you know.
Yeah, he's not battle rap tested. That's the word. Words. Yeah.
Well, we'll see what happens, man. That's our hip hop take for the Cheatcoders, man.
Oh, I love that. It's like when you talk about cars, I just get fired up. That's good. Oh yeah. Ooh, that's good.
Before we continue on with the show, we would like to have a small interview with one of the partners of Sydney Kariton. We have Belle here. Thank you once again for having us for recording a podcast here at Kariton.
Thank you guys for coming. I know this is a special treat, and we are so happy to invite you guys as our actual first guests. So thank you guys for breaking in the space with us.
No one else has stepped through the doors of this shop at the moment.
No one except the people we turned away earlier.
No one else is allowed to
Not
step
allowed.
into.
Look, there's like 10 people behind the camera right now, guys.
Come back on Friday.
So yes, we're handing out flyers. So this is our very first Sydney store. So it's the first one in New South Wales, and we're super happy because it's gone gangbusters in Melbourne. So Kariton opened up 3 stores in Melbourne in 18 months, which is just unheard of. And the nicest way and easiest way to put it to the Sydney guys is we are Asian Messina, which is really awesome. Because Messina have welcomed that term as a phrase of honour. So they've set the bar.
You should be called Glina because they are Messina.
Oh my gosh.
I walked straight into that one. I'm like, tell me why. But why?
Messina.
Nina.
So when was the start of Kariton? Like the beginning stages of it? You said they opened 3 stores in 18 months. When was that happening?
Yeah, so it all started during lockdown of 2020, and I'm speaking for John. So it started with chefs John Rivera and Mindong, and they were so bored, as most chefs and anyone in hospitality was during the lockdown. So 2020, they were just going mad and just needed to be creative. So John just got married in the Philippines early 2020, and they ate the real deal Pinoy food. John said he took men to all like the real Filipino spots, eating dirty ice cream in Intramuros, actually aristocrats, eating all the good Pinoy food. So when they came back home, they thought, let's just give this a crack. And they started with their first 5 flavors, and don't quote me on these, but it was ube halaya, pandan kaya, the calamansi ginebra, and turon.
Hey, all Filipino. So like, so the flavors of the ice cream are all very Filipino based.
That's right. And if you're not Pinoy, Kariton Sorbetes literally translates to ice cream cart. So it is a huge ode to the Filipino Kariton dirty ice cream suppliers that are on the streets of the Philippines and Manila. So this is definitely an ode to home, and it's the new Sydney Aussie Filipino version way of doing it.
I really love it because like dessert places are pretty much needed. Like you don't only go to a restaurant and be like, oh, you have another kick on to go to a dessert place. And
that's right.
What a place to go to than a Filipino based one. And enjoy the flavors of Philippines. So
it's a great location as well here in Burwood.
It's so busy out there. You're going to have so much traffic once this open.
Yeah, we've been coined that Burwood is the new Chinatown, and there is the Burwood Chinatown just down the road. But there is always room and a second stomach for dessert.
100%.
So we are right in the middle of
100%.
all of the ramen, hot pot spots. Burwood Chinatown around the corner. We are right opposite ANZ. So we're in like this nice hot spot of all the hot food, and then we've got some bubble tea to complement your Kariton sorbetes.
You're right across the medical imaging section.
Yeah, you don't need to look there. You
It's
see to
just
look
funny
everywhere
because
else.
people will be like checking the insides of their bodies, like, all right, maybe I can go to the ice cream joint. So if you guys want to check if your body can take ice cream,
I picture it now. It's like the perfect Asian date night. You go have malatang, and then afterwards, because you've had spicy food, you go have some like sorbetes. You have some ice cream.
Perfect.
Like it just evens it out. It's
That's
perfect.
the way.
Take notes, everyone.
because if you don't have sorbetes after spicy food, you have sorbates.
God. Sorbetes.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh shit.
There we go.
Unbelievable.
All the puns are going to be coming through this
Oh my
podcast.
goodness.
So
Which of the flavors is your favorite that you tried?
So I'm probably the worst gelato store owner. I can't have dairy. So mine is the Tahoe soft serve.
Whoa.
So the Tahoe soft serve is not here today,
okay.
but we actually have the soft serve machine behind us. So that is an actual silken tofu soft serve with a silken tofu panna cotta. With pearls and like a proper real taho. So it's not here today, but you've just got to come in and have some.
Will it be available when you guys open?
Absolutely, it will. Yes.
Are you going to have someone screaming Tahoe? Like,
That's the plan.
every time
Totally
they
me.
put it over.
Yeah. I'll put the bamboo over my shoulders too.
Love it.
And just have tubs on either side of the bamboo. I can do this. Watch me.
So,
Yeah.
what do
no.
you like? You haven't tried any of these flavors.
I
But
have,
what do
no,
you
trust me,
like
I'm a
here?
masochist.
Okay.
I get sick anyway. Yeah,
Okay,
it's
so
fine.
you're like Tito's with gout. They're like, you know what? I'm gonna eat seafood anyway.
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
She'll pop
you
a
know.
few lactes and then
Yeah,
just like go
that's
nuts.
exactly it.
Which one of these ice creams do you recommend?
I recommend the queso. Queso's a little bit underrated because everyone goes for the ube halaya and the pandan kaya, but it's like the way that we've done it is like this really nice mixture of it's a little bit tart and salty and cheesy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a flavor profile that like is really unheard of outside of the Philippines.
know,
Because
right?
when I was in the Philippines, I had the queso ice cream, and then I tried to share it with my sister-in-law. She's German, and she's like, I don't understand Filipinos and putting cheese on desserts. I don't understand. And so
Bro, cheese on desserts is... That's when you know it's special, bro.
Exactly, yeah. It's cheese
Special
on dessert.
enchilada.
Yeah. No
100%.
enchilada with no cheese, I don't want any of it.
It ain't special.
That's it, man.
Tinogo on with cheese? Nah, that's taking it too far.
Yeah. Teleseria with a bit of cheese.
Ooh,
You know,
yeah. Cheese me.
Imagine a teleseria without any cheese, bro. Everything's all serious and nothing cheesy,
Very
bro.
vanilla.
Very vanilla.
Quick zooms.
Do you have
Need the
vanilla
quick
now?
zooms. Well, our
Because vanilla is my favorite ice cream flavor.
No, you're
I
too
am so
vanilla.
plain.
Too vanilla here.
But what do we have? Do we have like the if
Equivalent.
someone came here and they were like, oh, I want to try just the normal flavors. Is there an option?
Technically, pandan is a Filipino vanilla or Asian vanilla
Oh, yeah.
that everyone compares it to. So it's probably like the most maybe somewhat similar on a palate to just something
I did
quite
like
plain.
the pandan, my favorite so
Yeah.
far that I've tasted. So maybe that's probably true.
And kaya, like the coconut jam throughout. Like people generally know the taste of coconut. So easy, simple one, I'd like to think. Yeah.
So you were talking about how John had puns for the flavors. And you shake your head because like you're not really a fan of them. But what type of puns did he have?
I
for
love them.
You love them? Okay.
I just can't remember what all the flavors are. There have just been so many epic ones.
Yeah.
My favorite one is tiramisu. So obviously the Pinoy spin on tiramisu, and that is a mascarpone gelato with a coconut crumb. Don't quote me on that, but that one was a pretty sick one. And then
Tiramisu. I like that.
yep. Send Noogs is another funny one of John's. So that was a nougat gelato.
Send nugs.
I thought it was like pancit flavor.
But like, if okay, so we are the Cheatcoders. We always have fun with puns,
Yes.
and we'll help you with a couple of names.
Thanks, guys.
on these flavors. She's like,
I'm
"Thanks,
ready.
guys."
I'm ready. Come at me.
All right, so we're gonna start. Do you guys have any puns ready for any of these flavors?
Oh man,
Don's got plenty.
put me on the spot. I was thinking, I don't know. It's not a good one.
It doesn't have to be
It's
good.
just a
That's the
pun.
beauty of
It's a
puns.
pun done, but no, whatever. Thanks guys. That's my time. I'll see you.
We did have a flavour called a pan on Dan, so you weren't too far.
Ah.
Yeah.
Or you could call it a pandemic, like a pandemic. Yeah.
Unbelievable. We want people to buy them, right?
I shouldn't lie.
Because that's how you started, right? From the
What about-
I want to
pandemic.
avoid it.
It's not really Filipino, but Kung Fu Pandan.
Hey,
Hey.
I like that one. That one's
You
good.
said you had queso, right? You're gonna be like, you can make it romantic. Be like, I care so much about you.
I got Or
That's so
one we
cheesy.
did have was never let you go.
Never let you go.
Good one.
That's on the menu.
It was. It's a special. So they all come back
so you
around.
let you go.
We did let it go. Boom tish. And then another good one. Oh man, I'm just mind blanking. Another good one that John's got up his sleeve is chismis. So
I was thinking of that one.
Chismis.
Yeah.
So
it's
chismis
an
is
coming
always
up. And then just like hectic versions of stuff. So there's this green mango one that he wants to do with bagong.
I was saying this.
That's a trend right now.
Man.
So John is perfecting that. He'll do his thing.
I was making a joke that like the calamansi flavor, I could put some like toyo on it and then with some chili flakes and then it'd be like toyo mansi with chili.
So that works. Mix some soy sauce into your gelato.
Yeah, exactly. Have you seen that trend? Like people put soy sauce on soft serve and they're like, this tastes nice. I don't understand it. I've tried it. I don't understand it.
You tried it and
I don't get it.
No,
I don't get it.
No, I don't think it is.
It just tastes like soy sauce on vanilla ice cream, but I reckon that soy sauce on the calamansi sorbetes and a little bit of like chili flakes or something, that would be nice. I reckon it'd be nice.
This is the type of stuff. See, the weird thing that I kind of noticed with all these flavors that we got to try them earlier, these ones you would have after dinner. This one kind of feels like you can pair this with something. It's because the flavor's so strong. Like that's why it wasn't a joke when we say
legit.
you can have this and have something else.
Do you reckon you could have that with peach mango pie?
No.
You don't reckon?
But something savory, bro. Something you actually would.
But
have
that's savory.
Hey?
I don't know. That's just my flavor.
What were you
profiles.
thinking? Like fish?
Yeah, legit, bro. Like something that gives, because it gives you a
that's
kick,
with
man.
palabok, that
With
works.
palawak for sure.
Well, the reason why you're saying that is the original actual flavour was calamansi ginebra.
Right.
So there was actually gin in the original flavour, and now we've just got to find a way to do it without alcohol in it.
Right.
But that was the first one that got me hooked, because I was like, hey, shit, I can get drunk
It's
here.
more fun with it.
Should have left the gin in there.
I know.
Should have left the gin in there.
You can
It's
say
good.
calamansi is like calamansi, what you're missing out on.
Oy.
Trying to be encouraging.
He does this anyway.
I'm
See?
trying.
I don't think that's the joke you want to run with.
Where is this? He's doing this off the phone.
I know, man.
Freestyling.
I'm pretty sure he had this written down though. Get them in the barrel just ready.
If I knew the other flavors, I'd go around with them too, but I can't think of any.
Oh man. So really excited to have this here because we always talk about like Filipino representation, and one of the biggest things with Filipino representation is like sharing. We Filipinos love to share through food, and so this is another way to like get people involved or get people understanding the Filipino culture is through sweet stuff, through
I love it.
desserts.
That's
You know,
right.
like I felt like 10 years ago, you wouldn't have much
No
of
way.
the Filipino experience at all in
Yeah.
Sydney.
That's
and
right.
the boom of like all these places just popping up, including this one,
Yeah.
is the delight to just watch. You know, just knowing that these places exist, representing Filipino culture.
Yeah.
I'm just like, man.
It's representing this kind of thing, though. You know what I mean? You go to like, again, because of the boom, you'll find Uber everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But Tehran,
That's it.
Four Seasons, bro.
I
This
didn't
is
even
the
know
stuff
Four
that it's
Seasons
not
until
like,
today.
it's not pandering, dude. It's like legit.
Yeah.
This is your childhood.
Yeah,
here.
That's
this is
right.
the flavors.
And it's
yeah.
ice cream. This is like everybody's treat. It's like a luxury that everyone can afford.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like you said, dinner, come out here. It's like a perfect date night type of thing.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, we don't pander. We ban.
I was just thinking.
I think that pun's done, bro.
Hey, I see what you did
Brought back
there.
full circle.
How come she gets it? How come you get it from her? I've been saying all these punches, just staring at me like a brick wall. I'm like, all right.
To run with.
You know, like, damn it. All right, let's bring up the little bit ones. I didn't want to bring up any little bit ones, but like, yeah, we can do this.
Oh man. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here trying to think of other ones, man.
So what is it? Okay, to the audience, you have like a elevator pitch. What is the one thing that is the most unique about going into this shop?
Yeah, it's definitely the Filipino done a new modern way. So it's exactly what you said, and to be fair, it's what you guys do. Cheatcoders representing Aussie Filipinos. Not all of us were born back home, but we've had to have an ode and an honour to our tradition and our culture and our food, and this just makes it accessible and easy for everyone to try. And to also reach out to all of our friends. Like, we have so many Asian collaborations. We also love being a part of the community, so we actually collaborate with lots of other brands that we love, and that means it just makes the Filipino flavours more accessible for anyone who wants to try.
Heck yeah.
Love it. One more thing, because ice cream is seen. Imagine a couple comes in, it's their first day. It's their first day. Which one do you think? Which one do you consider is the most romantic flavor that they could taste for this couple experiencing love with each other for the first time?
It's not here, but the flavour is mamser.
Sir.
What's that flavour?
It's a nod to the sir, which is the Earl Grey tea gelato, and then it's the rose, which is for the ma'am. So ma'am sir is for a guy and a girl to come together.
That's cute as hell.
There you go. So that's going to be there when it opens.
You take a
Yeah,
notes.
there's
You take a
lots of
notes.
specials, like they're coming and going, and it just keeps things fresh and exciting. So
Is that scripted?
there are so...
That was like a perfect answer.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't study.
thank you. I got taught well. Thank you. And it's cool because there's all like what you see here is there's still so many others. Like kamote Q is a flavor here.
Oh my gosh.
Pastillas. All like the Pinoy treats. And then what's missing are the handheld. So you've got like Tropic Light, which is like an ice block. Yema bun, literally Yema. And Sylvie is like Sylvana. So all that stuff is frozen handheld stuff too. So again, all the desserts and stuff. Yeah, you'll be coming back a while.
It is.
It took me ages to get through this menu, hey. And I was like in Melbourne every few months just trying and trying and trying before I even met the owners.
Wow.
So there's so much to get through. It'll be amazing. It's
So good.
such an adventure.
You have like a drunk Tito one, and
We'll get there. Give them enough Ginebra.
you have the
Yeah.
Asian glow one that's red.
The Judgy Tita, the which like one of those
Tita
ones.
Basu.
That one's a good one.
Goes well with that chismis.
Chismis, yeah.
Chismis.
You have
Chismis and
the
tiramisu.
eldest child syndrome flavor.
Oh, unbelievable.
There's a lot of flavors on its shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of responsibility. Yeah.
I think that flavor is called utang sa loob.
Yeah. And then you can have like a
Judgment.
golden like tropical flavor. It's like golden stuff. It's the golden child, which is usually the youngest. Shout outs to my youngest sister.
Goodness gracious. He's just airing out his traumas on the podcast again.
I'm just trying to give you ideas of like different flavors. That'd be
some
awesome.
stuff.
Like a red horse one will be awesome. You know,
Red Horse. That was.
Yeah.
I was just thinking
Cool.
that like gin and tonic with the calamansi on top, like it's like a float.
Well, I don't know if you missed that one, but that was a collab we did with San Miguel, which
There
was
we
Bruja.
go.
Yeah.
There we go.
So Bruja, I can't remember the base, but it was with a San Miguel beer caramel.
Ah.
Yes.
man.
That's
And
the
there's
closest.
all these flavors. Like I know what you guys are doing. Like you invited us. You gave us bait, and now you're telling us there's more. Now we have to
Psych,
come
there's
back.
more. Psych, we brewed you the plain ones.
You gave us vanilla. You gave us the purple one, pandan, and then now knowing there's this other ones, it's traffic light one.
I'm
Keep
excited.
coming back.
Oh, man,
I'm
so
excited.
good.
Like if
There's
this,
so many.
if this is the like the.
If this is the start,
If this is the base level, then the other stuff, man, I'm really excited to try
base
that.
foundational level,
Yeah, the
free,
foundational
free
level.
version.
Is there anything else that you want to say to the audience before we say goodbye to you?
Come down. We are doing Pinoy flavors, but it's for all of our friends and all the other Asian flavors as well. And you've just got to come through and get through that whole menu that we just spoke about.
Each day.
Yes.
Each day.
So Kariton, Sydney is just up the road from the Chinatown in Burwood. Is there, do you know the exact address?
Yes, so we're right opposite the ANZ, if that's usually a hallmark, and then we are 173 Burwood Road, Burwood.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
If you can't find it, just go.
Message Dom.
Just see the Pinoys up
Just sound and where people look at you.
Listen out for the person yelling taho in the middle of the Burwood Road.
That's
with
Belle.
bamboo.
Are you gonna play opium music in the background?
Oh yeah, heck
You
yeah,
gotta.
yeah. That plays at all the Melbourne stores. Yeah. It
Okay,
does.
okay, there you go. Just listen to the opium music.
Yeah.
You'll find your way.
Yeah.
Follow it.
And find the Sorry store. So each of our stores have a theme. So this one is the Changge, like a Turo Turo. And this is us in our Sorry store.
right,
Yeah, I love how you just have subtle details of like Filipino
There's another,
culture.
the three in the Melbourne are pretty cool. One is like a jeepney. So you've got like the shelf on the side where you like pass your cash up, and then
that's
you've got
sick.
the Simbahan, which is the Chinatown store, and it just has like this clear, arch in the distance where the sun and the stars are, and then the sun and the stars is an ode to our Filipino flag.
Right,
That's so
right.
good. That's so good. I want to walk in and be like, pabili po. Just hear that. Tao po.
Need all of our snacks hanging off the front.
Yeah.
Love it.
Man.
So
I'm excited.
give it up one time for Belle and Kariton.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Where can they find you on the social media? Not you
It's-
personally, but the Kariton.
Yes, at
Unless you want to put
No,
your
no, I'm
socials
right,
out there,
thanks.
that's completely fine. Yeah.
You've been on camera for the past like
I mean,
20
what?
minutes. You're like trying to
You
hide
can't
now.
see me; it's an illusion. Kariton, Kariton.au on Insta.
All right, let's move on to a segment.
Yeah,
Let's get
yeah,
into the.
Oh,
Hey. You always say the same reaction every time.
It's like a rap battle. It's like, whoa, let's go.
nah, you know what it is though, because the conversation's all about hip hop.
Yeah, let's flip it. Let's flip
How do
it.
we change this now?
We have to flip it.
Every time. All right,
flip it.
penises, right? What's up with them? No. Like,
What's the deal with scrotums?
the thing I was thinking about this on the way here. We, being 2024, everyone's kind of like, it's like life's back to normal-ish kind of thing. And it wasn't that long ago, you see it on your feed now. 3 years ago, you posted this and it's all about COVID, you know what I mean? Like, it's just everyone's wearing masks and stuff. The thing that I remember irked me was like everybody was saying like, first responders, they're at the top. Every time you see one, it's like, thank you for your service. And I'm not having trouble with the fact that, you're saying it to them. It's like, give them props, bro, because they were doing the job. But the thing was, it got so watered down. It's kind of like, when you go to America, right, and you see a veteran, people say, oh, thank you for your service. It's almost like they're just saying it like just to be polite. It's like saying bless you when someone sneezes. They're not really saying thank you, bro. Like, there's no emotion behind it. The thing that I kind of like, that just as a thing, I guess, like this month, because it's like a 1 year since my dad was like in hospital and stuff, really just want to say thank you for your service. Like, we really do appreciate the work you guys get. And even if we're outside of COVID now, we don't say it enough. So thank you for those ones that, doing the job, doing the hard yards kind of thing. In saying that, we never paid attention to the second, these are the first responders. We never really looked at the second responders or the third. You know what I mean? Because every time some shit goes down, right, you always got the first responders there. But there's always a second responders, usually someone's tita telling the third responders what just happened. And it's like, how is anyone gonna know? You know what I mean? So like before, you were my first responder, I used to tell you shit.
Yeah.
And then you would like say to like Ken or whatever, and you would go down the chismis chain. But we never get any props, bro. The second responders.
The first responders to chismis.
Yeah, bro. And it's like, because how else, like, say, all right, for example, some news about, okay, this guy, he got into an accident with his girlfriend in the car and stuff. And then the first responders is the nurses and stuff. The second responders is the titas that go, oh man, like my nana just got into an accident with his girlfriend. The third responders is the group chat that she sent it to. And they're going like, oh, the girlfriend, is Michelle all right? Because no, Michelle's that was the ex-girlfriend. The new one's Lisa. Like, oh, I like Michelle better. And then the chain keeps going on.
And then the fifth responder is like, oh, we'll pray for you.
Yeah, and then someone will post it on a Facebook post, like, one pray, one like, and all that stuff. I'm usually the seventh responder. I'm always the last one to know for some reason.
And then the sixth responder is like the one that's saying, big up to the first responder.
yeah. Everyone else behind it
Corresponding.
is saying first responders rule. But I'm saying all responders... all responders matter.
So should it be mandatory whenever passing chismis to be like, thank you for your response.
Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service to the chismis response.
And this is like generally like, you know how, because there's like a role, bro. There's always the one person that always finds out the first. And then I don't know, for some reason they're the chismis source. And then there's the group chat that, the first level of, you know what I mean? And generally the ones that respond first are the ones like, oh shit, that's some good tea. I'm going to spread it out to these people. So it's just like,
it comes up in combo.
It creates that chain.
Then it becomes Chinese chismis.
Yeah, exactly.
Chinese chismis.
Yeah, by the time you get to the fifth one, it's like, who the fuck got into that accident?
Yeah.
What happened?
It's not even an accident anymore.
Yeah. Everyone knows
it's a
already.
plane crash, or not a car crash.
But it's like, every level is like, you know who it is. You know what I mean? It's like you can name a person, like you can rank people in your family. Like my mom, she's a first responder.
Have you ever been an accidental first responder? Found out some stuff that you shouldn't have found out? And then you're just there, and now you know that information, and then now you just have to...
We've all possibly been.
Now you got to figure out...
That happened to me at work last week. And I was like, ooh. And my first responder, or the second responder, is overseas. They're on... Like, this is my workmate who's on annual leave.
Jeez.
I had to disturb his family vacation in Japan. Yeah, hey, bro, I know we got a 2-hour delay, but I got to tell you. let me, fill you in, man.
Because, like, chismis, like, when people say chismis, sometimes people are walking by and they hear some shit.
Chismis runs deep.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if you're chismising in public.
And they don't think you can understand Tagalog.
Yeah. That's the
Secondhand chismis, bro?
That's the most dangerous chismis you can get.
Third hand.
That's Chernobyl chismis.
No hand.
I think it goes with our reels as well. Like you can kind of put that hierarchy on people. So the people that follow us, first responders, the people that they send it to is the second. You know what I mean? Or the people that they put their names on the comments.
How's your relative with the Filipino math reel? When you reposted, you became a first responder of that reel, and you posted it as a story.
Yeah.
Was it a relative or was it your mom that gave you the silent treatment?
I caught the hate. No, you know what? Actually, I thought my mom was mad at me. I can't remember what the reel was, and it turns out she wasn't.
Oh.
Like at all.
What made you think she was mad at you?
Silent treatment.
I don't know. I think it's
She was just ignoring you.
She was just ignoring me. I think I made it all in my head. Just some trauma I haven't
She said good morning to him, but he didn't hear it, and he's just like, Mom hates me.
It must be that reel.
It must be the reel that I shared.
Yeah. That played with me for weeks. For weeks, I made this whole scenario in my head, and literally it was nothing. I can't even remember the reel now. I really want to find out what it was.
Yeah.
It was the Filipino math one.
Yeah, the one
LJ
commented.
posted.
Oh my god, it wasn't even the reel, it was the comment.
The comment on the reel.
It was the, what was it?
Like your comments.
It wasn't even my comment, I just laughed at it.
And you shared that
Oh
comment.
no, because I print screened it, shared it. What was it about again? Family relatives having
kids.
Having
Well, a lot of kids because hoping for one of them will be rich enough to take care of them.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, I can say that live now. No one was offended. I made it up in my head. Yeah.
Bro, this story was so much more interesting when people were mad at you.
Yeah. No, I was too ashamed to bring it up again because when I realized there was no like.
I realized that was one of those daggers that really cuts deep with the titas and titos. that statement alone.
That one.
It's the statement of like Filipinos having a lot of kids, hoping that one of them gets rich so they could take care of them in the future.
Did you guys get any?
I didn't get any hate from that, but I can imagine saying it out loud in family dinner.
I don't think my family watches our stuff.
But if you did say that out loud in a family dinner, you would get reactions.
Bro, my parents, my dad comes from a family of 10. Like he's one of 10.
That's like standard. That's my mom's family is 11 as well.
Yeah,
it's one of those unspoken things that you don't talk about, but you know it's there.
Yeah.
Like I know the reason why you have.
You know, they're all catching up. They know how to do Facebook now, but soon Spotify, and then all this. It's like gonna get
kind of cute though, when you see old people learning social media.
Yeah, it's like
when they start getting petty.
I found the full podcast. You go to this link called Spotify, and you can forward the scroll.
When they start sharing stuff.
Imagine your tito or tita becomes a patron on Patreon.
Jesus Christ.
Oh man, that changes everything, bro.
I'm deactivating my account.
You know what that's a chismis leak.
That's a leak.
That's a leak. That's a hole in the.
That's an IV drip for chismis. That's what that is.
That's a hole in the wall.
Straight to
Sorry, that one that we said. I don't know if I should bring it back up, but it's the one of your uncle. It's so direct. There's no hiding from that. That reference is straight up. Should we say it? No. Let's try and keep it down.
If you want to know what that joke was, sign up to our Patreon.
Was it on Patreon?
No.
It's there somewhere.
It's on the weekly.
They gotta sift through 200
If you want to
episodes.
hear some wild stuff, sign up to our Patreon, subscribe. It also helps us to do more of this stuff.
And if you're related to us in like your tito or tita, don't sign up because you become a leak.
Please,
just keep to the
become
reels.
a leak.
Stay with the reels.
We don't want leaks.
Stay on the reels. Don't go on the full episode. Stay on the reels. I feel like it's a ticking time bomb. One day they were like, Nathan, what is this? It's
like, God forbid one of us pass away and be like, you know what? I heard the podcast. He talks a lot there. I want to hear his voice one more time.
Bro, I'm gonna. You know what? That would be the perfect time. I would get my greatest hits of all this shit that I said and play it while I'm dead. Be like, ha ha ha.
Yeah. At my wake, it's just like snippets of me talking on the podcast.
And then you can AI the wake of the face on you, and you're speaking the stuff. That'd be mad, bro.
That's why
I'll be like, awake and saying, "Oh my greatest
hits!" Put the screen on the coffin, so you're like laying and still saying,
like, yo. I'd be like, oh, anyone part of the Wu-Tang Clan? This is so good, bro.
In my wake, dude.
That's funny, man.
The media likes to do that, They'll scour your social. Like, say if you did some shit, and then they want to do a new story on you, and you passed or whatever, they'll find like the shittiest photo. The worry,
context.
like for me, is like I'm gonna be there. Like if they were to target me, my video would be like just once. Having a bad.
To see that video, you need to sign up to our Patreon.
Yeah, so if you are like, one of our titas and titos, don't sign up.
Yes, everyone else is fine.
That's a great video, though. It's even better that I censored it.
It's so incriminating.
It's even better that I censored it.
It says eyes.
You just censored the eyes.
It makes it better because you're like, what? That's what makes it funny, man. Everything else is like, I think I know who this is. I recognize that hat in that shirt.
He sounds familiar.
His face is censored, so I'm not sure.
Gosh. It could be anyone.
And the funny thing is, it's the face, but this ain't censored. This is out there.
Once again, to see that video, to see what we're talking about, sign up to our Patreon, patreon.com/the Cheatcoders.
And there's going to be weekly content on the Patreon. So Patreon is going to have more content rather than just the Antuli episodes. We are going to do behind the scenes. So make sure if you want to see the behind the scenes, we got our intern, Chaz, CA.
What up?
CA's here with us.
CA from California.
Hey.
He's like, what?
From California?
In a Californian voice.
That's why we got him on board, because he reminds us of the biggest population of our audience.
Cali.
That's true.
The biggest
Shout out to CA.
Shout out to
people
CA
in California.
and to the people at CA.
Hey.
And also in CA in Canada. Hey.
And CA in Caloocan. And Cabramatta. And
Canley Vale. Campbelltown.
There we
KFC.
Let's get into our
Canada.
White Hungarian salami.
Man.
Wow. No, what? No. Fun fact.
Facts.
Fun fact.
How fun is this fact? Gonna be.
So I had a fun fact about the sorbetes, the Filipino sorbetes, and Belle talked about it. I don't know when the interview is going to be as part of this episode, but Belle talked about it. The ice cream in the Philippines is called dirty ice cream, and it's called that. And I remember having it as a kid, and I was like, "Why is it called dirty ice cream?" And I thought
that's why Messina is called Messina.
Messina,
it's dirty ice cream.
But they from what I've seen, what I've looked at, and trying to find out the reason why, it's because they just sell it on the street. It's just a cart, and people have the ice cream, and they just sell it on the street.
Yeah,
that's
like dirty kitchen. Same premise. It's the kitchen that's outside the house.
Madumi.
Yeah. No, legit, that was it.
That's pretty much. That's it. All right, thanks guys.
Dirty ice cream wasn't we didn't really speak English when we talked about ice cream then. We just called it sorbetes.
Yeah.
The sorbetes guy is coming,
Well, when I grew up, it was called dirty ice cream. I remember my dad explaining.
That's what they called it here, maybe.
No, well, I don't know. That's what I heard. It was supposed to be kind of like a nickname for it because it's on the street.
So,
but
so if there's like a street dog, they call him dirty boy. This boy's been very dirty. Better Malinas now.
Dirty boy.
Dirty Diana.
Street dog.
Dirty Diana. It's just Diana from the streets. Dirty Diana.
It's dirty Sharina because she's always on the street.
Nah, dirty Sharina.
Wait.
That's
Dirty.
It's Malini's
Dirty music.
I haven't met her in person yet. Sorry, man.
I know. Just acting like you know her.
I'm gonna start a beef.
These right now.
Beef.
I remember as a kid, this kind of thing, sorbetes. If you said ice cream, we're gonna get ice cream, it means we're gonna get popsicle shit.
Ice
You know,
candy.
that's what we
Ice
called
candy?
ice. No, like if you like paddle pop stuff.
Oh yeah.
That's what we called ice cream. We didn't, we called it sorbetes.
Sorbetes is this stuff, which is like the gelato, the ice cream.
The guy that came with the cart.
Yeah.
We didn't have those tubs.
And ice cream was just the paddle pops.
Yeah.
A stick. It's been a stick.
Yeah, because I'm one of those guys, bro. What's the difference between gelato and ice cream, guys?
Yeah.
I think it's classism.
One's more Italian than the other.
Yeah.
One's people with more money go for, and the other people go less money go for this.
It's the same shit, right? Gelato.
Gelato and ice cream. To me, same shit,
It's
bro.
the same shit.
Let's ask our intern. Intern, what do we?
While he's filming the floor.
What's the difference between gelato and ice cream?
You see, he doesn't even know, bro.
One's in English.
Gelato is from.
Gelato's just fancy
Well,
word for ice
you
cream,
eat-
bro.
It's just different language.
You eat ice cream like this, and then with gelato you eat it like this.
You eat it with your toes. Yuck.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Gelato.
Gelato.
Yeah, did you find the difference between gelato and ice cream? Because I think it's classism.
Gelato's got a lower milk content apparently
Yeah.
from here.
You know
Is Messina gelato?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think they
A lot of
all
ice cream
would be.
joints
It
are
sounds Italian.
Is
Messina.
gelatissimo ice cream? That was mine too. That was Saturday.
So that was your fun fact about dirty
That's pretty
ice cream.
much it, man. Have you guys did you guys try dirty ice cream when you were younger or not?
Oh, dude, it's so good, man. It was like a treat, bro. Because ice cream and feels.
It's a Filipino thing, right? You're trying to catch up. So it's in the Philippines. Dirty ice cream.
Yeah, the term dirty ice cream. Yeah,
Okay.
it's-
I'm a bit lagging. I get it now. That's why you said dirty.
Dirty kitchen, yeah.
Dirty kitchen.
They've never had like the flavors. That's why I'm really excited about this stuff because the flavors of ice cream that you'd have in the Philippines, you'd never have them anywhere else.
Yeah.
Like
Did you try some when you were there in February?
no. I'm not a big sweets person, but like.
Unbelievable.
I know, man. I know.
Feels is the
But I was
perfect
saying-
place for ice cream, bro.
But I
That's
was
why
saying-
Hala Hala was the shit.
But that's why I was saying that like usually when I have a halo halo, they put in the ube halaya ice cream in it, and so that's
I got a
pretty much
fucking
it.
gripe with all the best shit. Someone this is kind of a, I don't know, it's not a hot take or whatever.
You don't like ube.
I put this story out because Encanto Ube Lager came out, and someone messaged going like, ube na naman, like ube again. And I was thinking like, I was telling them like, since Ube made that fucking review, the award from Japan, right? Just going, it's the flavor of the year.
Flavor of the year, 2024.
Of course, people are gonna go like, ride that bandwagon because
Can we do a
every
segment?
Can
we do a segment after this? I got a segment idea.
Heck yeah.
All right.
Yeah, keep going.
Because like every time, see, places like this, right? You come out with fucking bomb ass flavors like this, but unless you got ube, like people won't give a fuck about it and post it on their stories and stuff. But it's so good, bro. Tulon, like I'd never been to another ice cream joint that does that.
Tulon, yeah.
And this is what I was saying. It's like legit philo flavors, not just the ube stuff that's being peddled like by everybody right now.
You're actually right, dude.
Because everybody, bro, the weirdest shit. Someone made a fucking ube pizza, right?
Yeah.
Just like dick
saw
riding the wave and stuff, and get your money or whatever. But it's not always like the representation of what Philippines is.
Yeah,
we're much more than ube.
It's what's going to happen. Like you said, it's a trend. It's the flavor of the year 2024. So people are going to be like, oh, what's that flavor? How can I interpret it in my own way? And I think very similar to hip hop, right? Like when hip hop started to become more popular, you hear it now. K-pop artists have hip hop in their songs. Like it's just everywhere. Like hip hop now, you hear it in pop songs. It's one of those things. And it might not be your flavor. It might not be what you enjoy, but it's still pushing that culture a little bit more. You know what I mean? So,
what's your thoughts on ube? Has it been saturated? Are we doing too much ube?
I'm not gonna lie, I love ube though, but I'm basic as fuck. So anyway, that's my take.
I love it. I love the take, bro. We have the take against, with, and basic.
basic. choose your flavor.
I'm basic as
I want to do a segment because this sparked an idea.
Spark something is mine, bro.
Let's create some comments because there are things that generally that we are made to agree on a lot with when it comes to Filipino culture.
Yeah.
And then there's always the stereotypes such as like, every Filipino sings, every Filipino plays basketball, but there are things that we need to speak for the voice of the voiceless. So I call this the Filipino hot take segment. Things that are forbidden to say. One thing is like, you know what? I'm not really a fan of ube. That's what we're going with. I don't really like the ube craze.
I like ube.
Maybe we should try to focus somewhere else. Another one.
My Filipino.
Another hot take
is higher.
Another hot take is, you know what? Jollibee is mid.
You know, someone said that. Who was that?
All of us.
No, I like it.
We like Jollibee because
that's a hot take.
I like it.
And another Filipino hot take would be, you know what?
Go.
Floyd Mayweather is probably the better
He's
boxer.
pretty fucking
Hot takes, bro. Meaning of a hot take. People will start.
You're never gonna be able to show your face in Rudy Hill again.
Right, bro.
I heard what you said.
That's
50
it,
and
bro.
on.
Hey, biggest defense ever, bro. Best defense.
Shoulder.
Did you see Ryan Garcia's latest fight? Like Garcia's cousin's latest fight?
Yeah.
Now I only watch Mayweather
He was like
fights.
basically
He's technically better.
he was basically
He's a
like
technical fighter.
he was like this the entire time.
Was he?
He was
And I'm
like, throughout the whole thing.
wow.
But yeah, Filipino hot takes.
But he's
Things that you're
defending,
not things that you're not allowed to say, but you die on that hill. You have to mean it too, bro. Yeah, you can't just.
I thought someone
That's
literally
what's
went at you.
happened. That's like you have to
Headphones
mean
came
it,
off.
bro.
Wow.
You have to mean that shit. Like something that you've been boiling inside, being like, you know what?
But
I disagree with everyone when it comes to Filipino culture in this matter. You know, I'll start off. I don't like putting sabaw on my rice, whether it be adobo, sinigang, tinola.
that's disgusting.
I like to keep my rice dry
Nah.
and separate from the ulam.
I can't believe what I'm hearing right
Oh
now.
my
man.
god.
That's my hot take. I'm dying on that hill.
Oh, man.
I don't like putting sabaw on my rice. I put it on my
Wait.
ulam side.
Even on the sinigang, so you're not gonna have
Sinigang plain rice. The sabaw will be on the
in the
bowl
bowl
meat
by
or
itself. So you're not gonna mix it. You're not gonna add.
No, the rice stays dry.
This guy called me a psychopath when I was eating the rice in a paper with the chicken at.
Yeah, but you have to
Point.
put it on your same plate. Put it in together.
I agree with what you were doing.
That was dope, right?
I agree with
I
what
don't
you
agree
were
with that. But I
Well then.
don't agree with putting the sabao on the rice. That's just me. I see the appeal, just not for me.
Oh, that's hot take.
Hot take.
That's a hot take.
Hopefully that'll get some comments. Please, if you agree with me and don't put sabao on your rice,
Or if you
I go on,
disagree.
I go on.
if you disagree,
I
even
don't.
better.
I don't believe taking a number 2 and only washing your bum with toilet paper. You need a towel to wash.
You don't believe that? What do you mean?
Wait.
So what do you do?
I believe. that-
Rephrase that for me, please.
I don't know how to phrase it, but you need. I can't go out if I haven't washed my bum with water.
Yeah, you need a tabo.
I need a towel. But that's normal, though.
That's normal. No, you need
Let's rewind.
you need to say the opposite. It's like I don't wash my bum with a
Conviction that it was going to be a hot take. You know what?
Okay,
I believe
Rewind. I don't get
that we
the-
all should have clean bums when we go out.
That's like,
He thinks everyone doesn't have a clean bum when they go out.
Well, I learned something today.
I mean, yeah.
Well, everyone's bum's clean. Everyone's so hygienic.
Thought I was the only one.
I think the hot take would be like I don't use a tabo.
Yeah, that's true.
To
That-
wash
that
my
is-
bum.
That's the hot take. Okay, I get the concept now. Let me. Let me.
Things that
back to the
people don't
drawing
agree
board.
with. We're not trying
Back to
to.
the
We're not
drawing-
trying to pander with people.
Oh, we're agreeing.
Yeah, we have an opinion that we don't think anyone agrees with.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like
okay.
you love sabao on your rice, right?
I love.
I think
sabao
everyone
rice.
does. I don't think.
But
it's for
you
me.
don't.
I
Okay. I don't know why that concept is so hard for me to get.
All right. Anyone has
I get
a-
it now. Yeah.
oh, but it's not even funny, bro.
No, but
Sick.
that's the point. It doesn't have to be funny. It has to be something that no one agrees with. Everyone thinks you're crazy.
This is the thing that you find on TFC, right? Whenever there's always scandals in Philippines all the time.
Scandal.
Some political bullshit, and then they always have, like, they show the court, like, you know, the questioning and all that shit. I never understood why they speak English
In court.
in a Filipino court, bro.
No.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because then you have senators and people that would be doing a job, but they're struggling midway. Like, fucking speak your mother tongue, bro. Like, like what you're natural with. Because then you lose, like, your ability to defend or whatever.
Yeah.
Plead your case
Are they-
more better.
wait,
Yeah,
this
the way you
is-
articulate is they're probably a lot
Yeah,
stronger
bro.
in
It's not
articulation
your.
in
It's
Tagalog.
not
or in
our
them. Yeah.
language.
Is it similar to like when someone asks you something in Tagalog and you can speak Tagalog, but you answer in English anyway, or the
Kinda
other
like-
way around?
You know, there's trials with Mark Zuckerberg,
Yeah.
and then everyone's questioning him like a fucking panel
Yeah.
of people.
And it has to be in English.
In Phil's it's always English, and I'm thinking like, what? Because you can tell there's like some people that are. It's not natural for them to be speaking English and stuff, and they start struggling and
Maybe
they
it
can't
makes it
defend
sound more
themselves.
serious.
You can
So
tell
it's like,
where the
bro.
writers are from. You know, they're just full
Yeah,
of
it's
English.
like, bro, let him reply in Tagalog or whatever is natural. That way he
Yeah.
can defend himself
Yeah.
to his full ability rather than with a language barrier.
Yeah.
Because I don't understand why it's English to begin with. Like, why is that the default?
Okay,
I
we'll
can
come
agree
back to
with-
you for
I
a funny
can-
one.
I can-
Yeah.
I didn't realize we were going that.
I got real quick.
I got a hot take that's bouncing off the one that Raf has. I believe, and I will die on this hill.
Yeah.
I believe
Yeah.
you don't need to eat rice with Filipino food.
You're a
Don't
fuck
need to
you,
eat
bro.
rice with Filipino
I
food.
don't like nah. This
Adobo, just plain adobo.
is defining us,
This
bro.
guy's trying to out rice me with no rice.
Unbelievable.
You don't need rice with Filipino food.
What about
So give us an example.
Like sinigang, I could have it in the bowl.
You're
I could have it
crazy.
just by itself, man.
You crazy?
You're so-
He eats sitting
you're
up with our rice.
crazy.
Yeah.
No, you're the psychopath, bro. That's crazy. That's
No,
crazy.
bro.
It's so
Yeah.
flavorful.
I would
Bro,
have-
that's Sydney solo,
no
bro.
balance, dude.
You know,
I would have
gang
adobo.
insinuates a group.
Cine solo.
You're just Sydney solo now.
You're on your own. You're Cine one.
At least I keep the rice there, and I keep them separate type of thing.
Ah, man,
you
you
keep the rice out.
You
bro.
don't need it. You don't
I
need
just
it. You
completely
don't need it.
ruined.
You know, my brother does a thing. How he eats Filipino food is he'll eat all the ulam first, then he'll eat the rice after.
Wow.
Your brother's psycho.
That's psycho too, man. You might as well go to the Don path.
You know what that's equivalent to? Getting a burger and then deconstructing it, eating the bun first, and then eating the lettuce.
It's pretty psycho. I was like, bro, I don't know, man. Why?
Let's strain all of the cereal in the cereal bowl.
That's
Drink the milk
guy in
afterwards.
ADHD,
Hey,
bro.
you know-
Put the rice on the side. You put the ulam on the side. Crazy.
I was reading somewhere, and this is a bit of a fun fact about like, because people get insulin spikes or like sugar spikes when they eat food.
Yeah.
But if you eat food in a certain way, it can lower the insulin spike. So if you have vegetables first, and so you have fiber, and then you have protein and fat, and then your sugar or your carbs afterwards, then it lowers the insulin spike that you have during the day.
Maybe that's what he's doing.
Maybe that's what he's trying to do. Maybe he's
So
trying
wait, how do you say again? Vegetable,
vegetables, then the protein
and
and,
then
the
the
fat,
ulam,
yeah,
and then the rice,
and then the rice.
You know, he
Or
was.
is this a serial killer?
Yeah.
Oh, just-
It lowers your risk of heart disease or whatever if you do that. I'm pretty sure, but it increases the risk of suicide because the only person that eat like that fucking hate themselves, bro. Who eats like this? Oh my gosh! You're healthy but miserable. So you're gonna be living longer. You're gonna be miserable for longer.
I'm not saying that I don't eat rice. I'm just saying you don't need rice all the time for Filipino food. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know.
Sometimes I'll have
What about-
rice.
what
but
about-
other times?
Like adobo?
Bro, I'll have adobo and I'll have laing with adobo as well.
What? Oh my god!
Love it. Okay.
That's weird, bro.
Yeah,
You're
he's in
missing
his
the two
circle, bro.
flavors.
All right, so my next take. I think you might agree with me.
Yeah.
I hate movies that are Filipino that have love in it.
What do you mean?
Oh,
Like a
love
story?
team?
I don't like the concept of love teams. I don't like the concept of. I just don't like looking for Filipino movies and all I get is love stories.
With the two same actors. Hey.
Bro, that's 99% of all
rom-coms.
Filipino
Yeah.
movies,
No,
bro.
it's two extremes. It's that or bloody like straight up.
Comedy.
No, like exorcism style horror. That's what I've been.
I don't
seeing
like
on Netflix.
love in my Filipino movies.
Love and
That's it. That's my hot take. I don't like love in my Filipino movies.
what
I
do you
don't
want?
want-
Love is about to me.
I want problems always.
That's interesting to watch. I like to watch problems. Give me problems all day, bro.
Wait, you're saying these movies?
Filipino problems.
There's no conflict. It's just love.
It's just love. Like
No,
whole
the
time.
conflict
boy
is surrounded
meets
by
girl.
love.
That's the yeah.
The conflict is how is the boy gonna get with the girl
Yeah.
at the end and they get married? That's the
And
that's
it's
the
just-
problem.
it's
The
just
conflict is the boy falls in love with the girl, but then the girl is rich and the
So
boy
it's
is
a
poor,
rom-com.
so they
Give
can't
me
get
some
together.
depth,
And
bro.
they're cousins for some reason.
Because-
Give me some
You're right, bro.
extortion, bro.
You okay, man? Give me some pain.
Give some elaborate
Heartbreak.
plan to like extort someone and
I think you're in the
kill
wrong genre,
someone.
bro. You
You
should be
know?
looking at crime and
I love crime.
crime.
Love crime.
I like crime.
Crime.
Oh, the other hot take, like Filipino TV shows, got to get rid of that laugh track.
I was just about to say it. Yes.
Oh my god!
Get rid of it.
And replace it with good jokes that have genuine laughter.
I got a hot take. Filipinos are not good solo dancers.
Dude, I feel like we're gonna get like a lot of hate in this segment.
Solo
If I see a Filipino dancing by himself, I think he's crazy.
or drunk, eh?
Unless
You
if
know-
there's three of them dancing the same choreo, bro.
You
no,
know,
that's a trio then.
you're absolutely right. Because one time I went clubbing.
Have you seen
With
one
the group.
Jabberwocky, bro?
No, exactly. You see one guy.
called a
Like,
Jabberwock.
we had a mate that came with us at a club, and then he decided to start dancing alone in the middle. And then it's like it is a Nasha video, and it's just like. But in the middle, by himself.
Bro, there's
is-
people walking
Bro.
past.
Yeah. And I'm like,
Make sure that is on camera. You do it again, just
no,
please.
that's it.
That's what they
One
sound.
take.
That's what they look
But
like.
that's what it looks like. One guy, and he's like, you can tell that he thinks he's got main character energy because he's like, yeah, I'm Usher right now.
No. You're a
Channeling the
backup
rain.
dancer,
He's
bro.
doing the ticking.
By yourself in a club. By
it, bro.
yourself. It's a psychopath.
Filipinos
bro.
are good
That's
dancers
Filipino
in a
Dharma,
group.
bro.
Filipinos are good
Who are you luring
dancers.
to
They're
your
good
hotel?
backup dancers. They're not the main dancer.
I don't agree with that.
Who's the? Oh, fuck. Can you
And
think of a
if
good-
you say Gary V one more time, I swear. No, not the motivator speaker, the pop star.
That's
Oh,
not Vaynerchuk.
Dancing for like forever.
Valenciano.
yeah.
They're like, have you seen Filipino, even like the stars and stuff, dance by themselves? Never good.
Wait, who's Fuck, man. I can't think of one, man. Shit.
Raf's not going to be able to show his face in Rudy Hill
Hot
ever
takes.
again.
I think this is just cancel us right now.
Do you remember in like
In
the
the West.
2010s, dancers were like big YouTubers and stuff? Wasn't there fillers that were doing the thing?
Yeah, but they had people behind them. They're doing Corey.
They're in a group and stuff.
If you take off the people behind them, because like if they're in sync, that's impressive.
Yeah,
that's-
If you see the dance by itself,
it looks awkward, huh?
We're gonna rile up a few things, but you know,
I
I'm
don't
starting
agree,
to
but
see.
sure.
I'm starting to see reason. I'm gonna go back to some of these old.
this
clips.
guy doesn't want
Green
rice.
screen.
I don't want dance.
You don't want love either.
I don't want love too.
What a depressing movie.
I want to watch crime and watch Filipinos dancing groups and no sabao.
That's nice.
Hot takes. Come on, man. That can't be the only one.
Give me all this above. I don't need the rice. Give me all this above. What other hot takes would there be?
I don't have any because I like all things Filipino. I'm trying to
J.
get
Cole energy right now.
I'm being J. Cole. I'm being mature, bro.
Another one.
He's mature.
I don't think Michael Jordan's the great.
I can't speak on that because
Michael Jordan's the GOAT.
I don't think you need to know how to play basketball to be Filipino. You don't have to follow it.
I believe that.
Because I don't follow it. I don't know anything about basketball. I think it's kind of boring.
You want to jump that take even more?
Yeah.
I don't even think Filipinos are even good at basketball.
You're out of pocket. You're out of pocket.
I don't want to cancel today.
Oh shit. So this has been the last episode of the Cheatcoders.
Have we just gone kamikaze today? Is this a kamikaze episode?
Just dropping.
We got ice cream.
Is this
We're
where it
ready to
ends?
go.
Oh my God.
Is this where it ends?
Your takes are too hot. It's
It's
going to
too
melt this
hot.
shit,
It's gonna
bro.
melt the ice cream.
Filipinos.
Oh no.
I'm joking. This is all jokes, by the way.
Now he's got
This is
J.
all
Cole
jokes.
energy.
Except for that part. That part.
He's gonna be like,
That was
Filipinos.
jokes. The rest were like the sabao stuff. I was serious about that. But basketball, yeah, we good.
Is this why, even in America, we have the Filipino leagues? Because we need to have our own. Oh, that's why.
Because we don't make it to the NBA. Unless you're half black.
Oh, no.
Unless there's a full-fledged Filipino in the NBA, my take stands, bro.
Apparently there's some half Filipinos in there.
Yeah, half Filipinos, but
Yeah.
not full, bro.
It is a bit
Shout outs to
depressing.
my brother who told me that fun fact.
It is a bit sad though when you see, I don't know which page posted that, but they were like honorary Filipinos, like props because they're famous Filipinos doing great things, and every single one of them was like half.
Half.
It was Bruno Mars. It was that chick.
What?
Forgot her name. She
Well,
does bags.
what's your hot take? You can't be famous unless you're half.
Can't be famous unless you're half Filipino.
I mean, that's not a hot take. That looks pretty plausible.
It looks plausible.
So, yeah.
Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars.
That chick.
It doesn't work, because it's in my mind, and you can't see my mind.
Which chick?
It's the girl from that show, You.
Oh, yeah.
The hot chick.
Yeah.
Shay Mitchell.
Yeah. She sells bags.
She sells bags.
What kind of bags, bro?
Hey, bro.
Travel bags.
Ah.
Oi.
Hey.
Oi.
Hot takes. Not
Any
really.
other hot takes? Or you guys just want me to cancel? Yeah.
You want you cancel,
No,
buddy?
I'm just speaking truth, bro.
I don't have a hot take. I can't think of one.
I'm
Speaking
still trying to
truth,
think of
bro.
a solo dancer, but I can't.
You can't.
Yeah,
eh?
see?
You
Solo
really can't.
dances, bro.
What about this, bro?
Yeah, but imagine seeing that in the club by themselves.
See? Oh,
That was really good. That was really good. That was really good, man.
Can't. Yeah, you need a groove, but
You
You need a group
But if we both do it,
Yeah, if we're both doing the same thing and it's on point, bro.
not
Oh
even
my
the same.
god!
Yeah,
By itself,
if you do it by itself.
that's like us, man. Imagine one person talking like here. It doesn't work.
Okay, say it.
I'm just remembering the dude that got lost in fields and ended up in Melbourne.
Wait, the guy that I gave instructions to?
Joel the Carteret.
Yeah, Joel.
Isn't he a solo dancer? He's alright.
That's Joel, bro.
Shout outs, bro. Raph
He's a
said it.
videographer.
I love his documentaries. man.
So good. See, man.
bad story,
You needed
though.
a group.
What a shame. Get a group.
You would have been Jabberwockies too, bro.
Oh,
mate. It's true, bro. Solo dances never
Are you
exist,
gonna
bro.
clip this? Because I kind of want to see.
he's gonna clip this
I kind of want to
100%.
see the reaction. Are we getting that edgy?
Hot takes, bro. Give some hot takes, bro.
Look at the segment he chose. He's like hot takes. Let's make people
Are we gonna
angry.
are we gonna change our name to Two Up Media?
All right. Too many jokes there.
let's point that one.
Okay, yeah, that's too far. All
Nah,
right.
fuck it.
Edgy.
We don't want peace.
What problems?
We want problems.
You started this with your
Always.
problems, bro.
No,
You didn't like love stories, and we went all dark.
bro. We've been doing this, bro. We have a shirt that says Filipinos that can't sing, bro.
Yeah, let's
Gotta
go.
Keep that
We
energy,
represent
bro.
the minorities.
I preface it being the voice of the voiceless, bro. I'm pretty sure people have that same
We
opinion
are the
as well.
voice of the minorities of the minorities. Yeah. See,
Let's talk about representation. You want that person to be talking to you, bro.
Yeah.
You know, like, directly to you.
exactly. That's it.
Oh man.
But shout out to you guys. If you guys, anyone out there, have a hot take, let's have a comment war, bro.
Yeah, put it in the
Put some hot
comments.
takes down there in the Filipino culture. Things that you're not supposed to say in about Filipino culture, but you have that opinion.
Unpopular
I don't know.
opinions. Put it
CA,
in.
CA, do you have anything?
Was it too far? Did we go too far with that one? I don't know. No? I keep going. Rap forward.
Nah.
See, I wasn't listening.
Nah. All right, I'll see. Do you put sabao on your rice? Oh yeah. See,
Yeah, he's not. It's good.
Unbelievable.
see, I don't.
He's weird. Yeah.
He's trying to get people on his side. You're on your own.
Marvin, you? Sabao and rice.
Frozen sabao. What's
He takes it out of the freezer and just puts it on the rice.
Frozen sabao.
Is this like a dessert at the same time? You're like,
It's like the jelly, you know,
It's
like
ice cream.
it's like, hey, I
he takes the adobo out of the freezer,
turns his ulam
puts it
into a
on
cake, bro?
becomes a jelly.
Dang,
Hey, aeroplane jelly, Filipino style.
mate, you're different.
Philippines.
Mate, you're different, Marv. You're different, mate.
That takes the cake, man.
Ah, bro.
It's in the middle of winter.
All right, I got a question.
Go.
Go on.
All right. You can only choose one to stay in your life forever, and you have to eat that every time you eat that dish.
Okay.
Menudo with liver,
Oh,
luga with ginger,
I love you, man.
and what has raisins in it?
That bloody, I hate that one.
The really
Relleno with
Is that with the
raisins.
foil around it?
Yeah.
It's whack, bro.
I don't mind that one.
What about boppies with boppies? And so,
With liver.
Or adobo
yeah.
with
Yeah.
peppercorns.
peppercorns.
I like.
Oh, bro, I'll go with adobo, man.
I
I'll
go
go
with
with
Actually,
adobo.
let's take away adobo.
That was too easy. I should have reacted so hard.
We showed our cards.
Stoic.
Now we're gonna take that off. All right, those three.
Okay.
Relleno with raisins,
I'll take the luga, man.
luga with ginger.
I don't mind ginger.
Yeah, menudo with menudo.
Wait, do you have to eat it?
Like you have to keep eating it.
Oh shit.
For the rest of your
every
life.
time, every time you have menudo, you have to have it with the liver for the rest of your life.
But can I just leave the liver on the plate and not eat it?
Yeah, you can. But it's more challenging because like the
You
liver
gotta
looks
take
like
it
the
out.
meat.
I can sift it out. It's like Minesweeper. Just look at the dark.
But it's like extra work every time
is,
you eat, bro.
I'll get luga. It's easier. It's
Did
yellow.
you eat the ginger?
No.
I would eat the ginger in the logo.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
yuck.
At least you're healthy.
I like the real yellow stuff, man.
At least you're healthy.
You'll never get sick.
See,
Hey, what about the Don's hot take? He's gonna eat luga with no rice.
That's cold.
Unbelievable.
That's cold.
Fucking soup.
That's cold water. There's water on ginger, bro.
Ginger water and garlic.
Need rice.
Ginger water garlic. That's the Filipino luga.
Guys, do you believe that you can eat any ulam with all ulams without rice?
Hang on. My take was you don't
See, I
need
said
rice
so.
for Filipino food. That's what I believe. You don't need rice. For
Marvin
Filipino
is
food.
thinking.
You can have it, but you just don't need it.
Right
No,
away.
bro. I eat
need it,
rice
bro.
with non-Filipino foods, bro.
Yeah, bro. KFC.
Everything, bro.
Everything. KFC with rice. You don't have KFC with rice?
everything.
Bro. KFC with rice.
KFC with rice, yeah, for sure.
He said He said Filipino food.
I put rice in my quarter pounder.
I wouldn't mind, bro. I would not mind.
Kasi puts rice on his pizza and angers all the Italians, man.
Oh.
That was the one.
Take off the rice from the pizza, anger all the Filipinos.
I just put some pizza on my rice, bro. It's not the other way around.
Did they get mad?
Rice with spaghetti.
Yeah, people just get mad anyway.
Oh, man.
All right.
Alrighty.
So
Nice.
thank you once again to Kariton for having us on the show.
Yeah.
Is that
in
it?
the middle
Is
of
everything?
we're gonna have a vlog as well, where we're gonna showcase the ice creams, the food. Do we call this dirty ice cream? What are we gonna call this?
The nice creams. Ooh.
Sorbetes. It'll sorbetes your life.
It'll make you feel so better. I don't know, whatever. Thanks, guys. That's my time. I'll see you later.
I came, sorbetes. I came, I sorbetes, I conquer.
That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, no. I was trying to go with the I came, I saw, I conquer thing.
Man.
All right, let's get to the Cheatcoders Stash, where we nominate a song where we've been jamming from last week, this week, or something from the
Jamming.
future. CA is excited to go home.
Hey, CA, why are you here? How's your first
yeah.
day? We've been raving
Yeah.
on about getting an intern.
Yeah.
And we now have an
And now
Alright,
we
CA,
have
CA.
come around, come.
To be
Come.
honest,
Come
you
here, come
did
here.
well. Come here. What's your
here.
thoughts of being our first intern? Because we want to get more interns as well. He doesn't want to do it again. he doesn't want to do it again. It wasn't for him.
It wasn't cracked up to what I thought it'd be.
I'm learning a lot. I'm learning a lot about them. But
Anything useful.
Did we lose a fan?
We see the subscriber count go down. It's like, hey.
if you're on the Patreon, talk to me after and we'll sort this out.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. What does that even mean?
We gotta break that down.
What's that guy's name that break down that Kendrick song?
What's the dirt?
Bro, we need him, bro.
What's
I need to analyze that. What that
Yeah, I
means,
think we just
bro.
got dissed on our own podcast.
I know. He just was like, going standing outside in the cold in Burwood, holding a heavy ass camera.
He was complaining about the camera. It's so heavy.
But yeah, don't worry. We'll get you back again CA. So, back on the Cheatcoders Stash, we nominate a song. We always start off with Don doing stuff. So since he tucked his shirt in again, I'm analyzing every time I see him. Like one day he's not gonna have a tucked shirt, and that'll be the day.
You're gonna call him out when he doesn't have it on.
Hey,
Hey,
bro.
Be like, hey, what's going on?
It's like sobriety and shit.
What?
It's like you're gonna call you out when you don't have a tucked shirt. All right. So what song you want to nominate on the Cheatcoders Stash?
I've got a song that just like popped up on, I guess it came up on my algorithm, but it's called One Time by Parallel, featuring Jords. Jords.
Hey, is this a local?
No, I'm not sure where it's from. It just popped up on one of my playlists, and I was like, I like this song. I'm gonna play it, and you guys are gonna know why I like it.
Yeah, 2 steps. I counted it. 1, 2, right there. Lounge room, living room, toilet, kitchen,
It's
garage.
UK Garage. Interselector.
Hey, I actually like this. But
I love that
whenever
bongo
we dance, we have to
beginning.
dance in a group.
The bongos in
Yeah.
the beginning, man.
I can't dance, bro. I can't even follow choreography. I'm screwed.
This one for the old school ravers.
Hey,
So it's melodic, but it's also like groovy,
It's
man.
bad, man.
You can do a gay bondoc dance to this.
He walks in the room like he just told the maddest joke.
Yeah.
You know, he's like,
it's like everything he says is a joke.
it's so good.
He's like a stand-up comedian, but without the jokes.
Yeah. It feeds off the energy. He's got good
So
energy.
you know how Ken used to say I have a YouTube voice, a YouTube face? Gabe Bondoc's YouTube face is the like he just like his eyes are closed and
it's
he's
like he's
smiling.
high.
It's
It's
like your
sharing.
YouTube face,
like-
but with a little bit of ecstasy.
Now, those ones when his eyes are half closed.
yeah.
Gay
Hey.
bondoc's like this.
And that was One Time by Parallel or
really-
Parallel
literally it.
featuring Jords.
All right.
reckon they're
So
from the UK.
Garcia, what song do you want to nominate to the Cheatcoders Stash?
It's one of the songs we were talking about earlier. It's Chris Brown.
Hey.
Weakest link.
Hey, let's
Damn.
go.
Should I have chosen a diss track? Nah, it's cool. He is hard, man.
Yeah.
Man, we need some Filipino disses, bro.
Did we talk about the Quavo diss? It was okay.
Which one?
Quavo's response.
I haven't heard it yet.
It's not worth. Don't worry.
Not after this heat up,
Not
bro.
after this, nah. This was too much. Fun facts: Chris Brown was a rapper before a singer.
Really?
He decided to be a singer because he could get girls easier and it's more attractive.
He was like a podium dancer as well, right? Like for a while.
I don't know about that. Maybe. Thank you.
He can do it because he's not Filipino.
Yeah.
Hey. Hey. Don't need to analyze that shit.
Nah. I don't believe they're going to be friends after this.
That's a great analysis.
Headphone out.
Yeah.
It's beyond that now.
That's a hot take.
It's a hot
That's
take.
Nat's hot take. I don't think they're going to be friends after this.
Nope.
Hot take.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh.
Is Designer on this?
Who's Designer?
Designer, the guy that goes. "Brrrr."
Oh, maybe.
See, I can
Yeah,
hear
you're
that.
right. You're right. It does sound like him.
This is the line, eh?
No.
Yeah, turn it up. Oh.
And that was damn man. And that was Chris Brown.
He could have ended at that.
That was the peak,
Yeah,
right?
he could have ended at that, and then
That was Chris Brown
Did he keep
featuring
going?
Designer.
He kept going.
He kept going, yeah.
Jesus.
All right, Nats. What song do you want to nominate
Yeah,
on the Cheatcoders stash?
We're going back to the UK. Central C.
Hey,
And Dave.
your homie, right?
My boy.
Let's go.
What's up with your boy?
My boy.
What's up with your boy?
What's up with the boy?
It's a boy.
Wait, is this a song? Cigarette.
To be honest, if you heard one Central C song, you've heard
It's so smooth. It's just like, you just want to do this with your
It
hands.
sounds like every other Central C song I've heard.
Let's produce a Central C song. We want guitars, like fancy, like maybe flamenco sounding guitars, a drill
He's the
beat,
he's the drill tiger, bro.
He's cool, bro. I like him.
and then a little bit of vocalizations in there.
This is the guy from Top Boy, the guy with one eye. Dave. Fun fact. UK raps. See. It's hot, man.
Is this in the Cheatcoders stash before?
Have you had this?
Nah.
That would have been another Central C song.
Nah.
They all sound the same. They all sound the same. Trust me, there's another one. It sounds exactly the same.
Okay.
Different guitar riffs.
How can I be homophobic?
My bitch is gay. That one? Yeah. Even a stick is gay. I don't know what that means.
We might need to bleep that out.
But Central C said, I'm paraphrasing. What is this? What is this world coming to?
What else did Tyson say?
No, don't do that.
It's just funny we went from two hard-hitting tracks, so I'm gonna play some Vinny. The reason why I was late and missed my exit because this song was playing.
Because you're listening
This
to
song
Vinny.
was Salamin.
Shout outs to Vinny, by the way. They're doing so
blowing
well.
up like
They're
crazy,
blowing
bro.
up, man.
Oh, that's sick.
Over 4 million streams.
Bro, I was just cruising that M4.
Oh, that's sick.
I was just driving like this, bro.
What's this song called?
Salamin.
Salamin is glasses. Or glass.
Mirror.
I chose Weakest
Glass.
Link
It's
by
like
Chris
mirror,
Brown
To this.
to this.
Man, I'm jealous you guys got to meet in May.
You
Where
can
was
tell me,
I?
don't worry.
Can we go to the Philippines next week?
Fairy tale,
He's like, sure, go.
from this dream.
This is the part where I missed my exit. I was like, fuck. I'm going in the tunnel, bro. Sorry, guys, I'm gonna be about 20 minutes late.
I blinked and I was in the city. Oops.
Did you learn the choreo?
No, bro. 'Cause I need a group, bro.
Yeah. Just let us in on it, man. We can be your backup dancers.
I only know this part of the song.
Okay, here we go. Salamin.
Oh, is that the dance?
Have you seen the link that he sent you? Of him trying to do the other dance and
they're like, can you do a TikTok with me? And I was like,
they zoomed in on him trying to do the dance. Hey, look at this little.
But I gotta see it. Where is it? It's online.
I'll show you.
Garcia knows I can't dance for shit.
But if there's a group behind you,
But
bro,
like,
you will
I only know
also-
the same one because it's like very similar to boxing.
It's very similar to boxing.
Bro, he's sparring, bro.
It's like a boxing.
He's in the gym playing
Salamin. Oh man.
Wake up from this dream.
Shout outs to Benny. Congratulations on all the success. They're selling out concerts. Their streams are going gangbusters.
That's cute, man.
It is, bro. Stuck in this fairy tale. From this dream, baby. Salamin. That's what I'm thinking. That's me when I wake up, bro. I'm like, Salamin.
You like brushing your beard in front of the mirror.
That's what I'm changing lanes. Salamin.
Don't forget to look at your
Review Salamin.
Salamin, the camera.
Stuck in this Camry.
Oh man,
So wanna wake up from this dream.
But yeah, they're everywhere now, man. They're all over my
There's a
algorithm.
song we can parody, bro.
Let's do it. What are we gonna remix it to, though?
We just use the same lyrics, man.
Oh man.
We should do those. You know those guys that do songs, but the music videos don't match. But then I don't know.
I know, we're gonna be like Benoit Gang or something.
Yeah.
Salamin.
So
gang.
just like wearing bandanas and all black.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout outs to Benny. Really great to see her success like blooming now. It's crazy, man.
Pun intended.
Hey. And plus our video's blooming too.
Yeah.
It's like 50,000
Riding
views.
that wave.
Blooms are their fans. Like that's their fan base.
Oh,
It's
is
called
it?
Blooms.
Oh, there you
In
go.
case you didn't know, fun fact.
He's definitely part of the Blooms.
You're secretly in that group.
Yeah, hello. You know.
Their album is great. Like the EP that they released is
I'm gonna
great.
find that song.
My favorite song
They've
is
got another song that's
Salamin.
popping off at the moment. It's the Wag Muna Tayo Mawe. You heard that? It's being used on people's reels
I haven't heard
everywhere.
Oh, see, the Bloomer didn't know.
Is that on the E EP?
I think it's like, I don't know if it's on the EP, but it's just released.
I'm gonna look it up now.
He's a true Benny fan. I love it. All right, so where can they find you guys? Starting with Garcia. We'll start with Garcia. Where can they find you?
Christian Wildthought on Instagram, or come to Kariton here at Burwood, man. Come check it out. You're gonna see me, even if it's cold outside. I'm gonna be eating ice cream and shit.
The opening is gonna be on Friday, so yeah, it'll come on Friday.
Hey,
Amazing.
Where can I find you, Nats?
Nats blazing everywhere.
Love it. Where can I find you, Don?
www.dondoingstuff.com. That's my website. At Don Doing Stuff on all social media platforms.
And you can find me not waking up from this dream, baby. Salamin. You can find me Wrapped Up Flores with a Z on Instagram or Hyperl Brand everywhere else. And thank you once again to Kariton for having us. And you have now listened to another episode
Of
Where can I find the Cheatcoders?
Cheatcoders.com.
Hey, I love when you do that voice. Let's do it, Garcia. Where can I find the Cheatcoders?
TheCheatcoders.com.
Where can I find the Cheatcoders?
TheCheatcoders.com.
That sounds a bit creepy.
Yeah?
Yeah. Don't worry about that one.
Too low.
Yeah, breathe on the .com part.
I'm getting it from Connecticut.
From Connecticut.
Not many people will get that.
Bro. Then yeah, now let's do another episode of the Cheatcoders. Wake up from this dream,
Do you reckon we can take one of